Does somebody want to volunteer and do a recap?
Yes,
Nah.
yes.
Oh, well done, David.
Go on, Dave. Well done. Well done, that man.
Well done, David. Yeah, absolutely.
Pulls out his little diary.
Yeah.
Took refuge in the old house from the weather. Got shouted at by Madison for surprising her. Others came in to try and burn the place down, apparently.
This is definitely from the perspective of your character, isn't it? Definitely from the perspective of your character.
Wow. Yeah.
How would you expect me to do it? And then some idiot closed the door.
Oh,
I forget what Madison.
that was Madison again.
Locked in, desperately trying to find back door. Riley started cutting fingers off, bleeding everywhere. Let's see. Found Bap, but was disturbed by shouting from the other room where the rest of them had been doing something with a carpet.
I'm not sure how accurate this is.
Oh, it just sounds like a fever dream. I don't know about it.
Rushed through, and there was a bear there attacking Madison.
Oh, the bear. No.
Yes. And then Riley leapt at it and kind of stabbed it with his claws.
No, it was Oliver.
Oliver.
Stabbed
Oliver's
it with
got
his
the claws.
claws. Where he got them from, I don't know. And he vaporized the bear and just left the skin.
Puberty. He got them from puberty.
So Madison insisted on checking the kitchen to see if there was a back door, even though I told her there wasn't because it wasn't on the map. And then she wanted to go into the cold room, and she complained about the spider's webs. And I got shouted at because she wanted me to climb into the dumb waiter, but I'm not going upstairs. It's not.
Oh, we've got a new victim to send in there now.
And he can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's what happens when you forget you've got a game.
Went back into the hall. Doors slammed shut. Noises coming from upstairs. Madison screaming. Went to try and open the cellar door. Found painting against the wall. And looked at it and ...
I think we were left screaming and the sound effects, which thank God aren't on yet.
Sorry, is that all right as a recap?
Has anybody got anything they want?
Recap. I've got to say it was a great recap.
Anybody want to amend anything there?
To be honest, I think that was perfection.
Basically, we went into a house called Chaos.
Yeah.
Can't find a door.
Yeah, there was a lot of shenanigans and goings on.
Yeah.
A lot of running around like headless chickens.
And
I'm bleeding all over the place.
Yeah.
Basically, lots of teenage arguments. And then it all went very, very, very wrong. And they started screaming and banging upstairs.
All the doors slammed.
Oh, none of us dared go upstairs, but suddenly we've had a bold volunteer.
The new kid.
According to the map, Jack's halfway up the stairs.
Well, there you go. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We did start going up the stairs.
Yeah, I think
we knew we had to go upstairs.
No, I didn't. I'm trying to get down into the cellar.
Me and Nathan were going down in the cellar,
I think Jack...
I saw this little this thing leaning against the wall and picked it up and had a look at it and rolled a lot of dice.
I think Jack was convinced it was Josh. It was Madison's boyfriend.
Yeah, he's pissing about. I think that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Just so I can have a reason to go upstairs.
We think it's him upstairs winding us up.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
Okay, I think that'll do. We'll just confuse people even more, and probably ourselves. So
watch the previous episode.
Yes, and you'll be more confused. So, who should we start? Well, I think we'll start with the guy with Oliver and Nathan, who is stood by the stained glass window by the cellar door with the family portrait propped up against the wall. I'll give you, in case people forget, I'll give you a description of all that. It's probably worth doing, I think. Okay, so there's a stained glass window at the end of the hall by the cellar door, and the window is an impressive piece of craftsmanship. At its centre is a door rendered in obsidian glass that is the focal point, surrounded by 3 circles of glass, each holding an array of 5 different symbols: a crown, a crow, not a cow, a ring, an eye, and a cat. A key symbol next to each circle points towards the door at the window's centre. The base of the window has the words carefully etched into the glass reading "Familia tenet respondere." That's my Latin.
Familia tenet respondere.
There we go.
Says the nerd.
Latin nerd.
Right, nerd.
Yeah. No wonder you get bullied by Madison.
No wonder you get bullied.
No, I don't get bullied. We just don't agree.
See,
So
I know all this nerdy stuff as well, but I just keep quiet because I know better and I don't want bullied. Keep it to myself.
I will. So, do you think you know what that means? I mean, I'll let you if you don't know what it means.
Nathan thinks that it means the family holds the answer. Or the family holds the key.
Yeah. Well, I'll not correct you. So yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. You might be.
To be fair, we'd already figured that out, or Nathan had, because there was a code, wasn't there, in the picture?
71010.
Yeah.
No,
that was in the bloody that was in the writing on the wall thing.
Writing on the wall.
and that was a hint
that.
from the GM because we were too busy arguing.
I remember that.
That was in the cold room. There was some writing on the wall.
Yes.
Oh,
In
of
fresh
course it
blood.
was. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? Just ignore me.
was,
I'm stoned. So
An entry from Revelations.
But at the end of last week, I saw something leaning against the wall and next to the cellar door.
Yes.
Pulled it back and looked at it.
Yes, the family portrait.
And it was a family portrait. And I then rolled my smarts to see if I could figure out what it was saying.
You don't need to. You didn't need to roll your smart. So I'll yeah. It's
What? Look,
What a waste of
I'm
a
very
roll.
proud of it.
it was a really good roll.
It was a really good roll.
It was. Well, you can be proud of it, yeah, but just in the knowledge that it was pointless. But yeah, so I'll give everybody the description of the portrait again, because in case people can't remember.
Okay.
So yeah, hanging on the wall. It's not on the wall anymore. It's a family portrait, a grim family portrait of 3 people. On the right, a young girl sits, pale and stony-faced, clutching a grumpy-looking cat. Next to her, on the left, is an older woman dressed in finery and ostentatious jewellery, including a ring with a huge green gemstone embedded in it. Looming above them both is a tall, gaunt man, his bony hands resting on their shoulders. He stares sternly out of the painting with one eye, his other eye covered by a dark eye patch. They do not look like a happy family. And I believe there is a picture of it, so, I mean, you probably remembers it, but... where is it?
When Nathan sees this, he says, I think this is the clue to what the keys are.
Oh.
Because the window says there's one of 5 things is the key, and there's 3 keys needed, and there's 3 symbols in here: cat, ring, a die.
Mm-hmm.
And as a matter of interest, are the positions of the family members the same as where the keyholes are on the door? One at the top, and then
the
one
key,
on each side below.
Yeah, so they are. The keys are in a triangle. Yeah, 3 points of a triangle, I suppose you could say. Yeah.
Yes, but there's one at the top. Then 2 at the bottom.
Yeah.
But is the man's missing eye, the woman's ring, and the cat, are they in the same triangular positions? Is what Dave's asking.
Well, they're not going to be.
Man's eye,
They're not going to be on a
top center of the
1-to-1
picture.
match.
The cat's down here and the ring's down here, right? It's a triangle as well.
What you're referring to, the door or the what you refer? Is it that
On the painting,
The keyholes.
on the picture. So on the picture, the man's eye,
Yeah,
the cat, and the ring
yeah.
are all in the same rough triangular formation as the 3 keyholes on the door.
Yeah, but there's just keels. There's no symbols on the door.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we know what keys. we need.
The glass window says there are 5 things which could be keys, but it doesn't say which of them are and which one's in which lock. But it says that the family holds the answer. Now, Nathan can now start to overthink this and say, if it's the family holds the answer, then in theory only the cat is correct because the girl's holding the cat. The woman's actually wearing the ring, so has she got anything in her other hands?
No.
No. So it might be the ring or it might not be the ring because she's wearing it, not holding it. And can we see the man's hands?
You can, yes.
His
His hands are both. One hand is resting on the shoulder of each person.
Oh, that's a given. That's not helpful, because that would imply that either his wife or his daughter are the other keys, and they're not. No, I'm overthinking this, aren't I?
It's the cat. Because the girl holds the cat.
Who knows?
I think it's cat, ring, and eye are probably the answers. Did anyone come across a cat or a ring or an eye in any of the rooms downstairs?
Hang on a second. I'll just grab a knife and pop my eye out. We'll see if it fits.
So everybody else, don't forget, there's only you and Oliver stood at this end. The rest of them are.
Well, I will call the others down to show them this this portrait and what I think it means, and try and get them away from those stairs.
So
Who's over there? Is that Madison and Jack? I'll call Madison.
Yes, I'll ask Riley to call all the others down to look at the painting and explain what we think the it means.
Ooh.
If that's the painting that you're showing, then
it is. It's a little bit dark because I can't find
is.
the handout. Let me put it back into a handout. It seems to have disappeared from the. No, there's a handout. There's a handout. No, don't want to pop it out, you stupid person.
Did you not look happy? Yeah.
There we go.
No.
Oh.
Aha. So there's the green ring.
The cat. And the eye.
I don't know about the girl. The cat doesn't look particularly happy.
The cat looks very unhappy.
Yeah.
That's the original grumpy cat.
They look like they're the first AI droids and they're really upset about it.
Yeah, that cat's certainly unhappy about being drawn by AI, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You didn't see the other ones that are rejected. They looked like their face had been turned inside out.
Oh god.
So have I managed to get the others away from the stairs?
That's for up to them to decide. Are you staying where you are, or are you going to go and see what Nathan's shouting about?
No, we're still arguing about who's going upstairs.
I mean, we're arguing about it, but I suspect that I'd already decided that Jack was going up.
Okay.
The noise, was it coming from upstairs?
Yes. So yeah, you
Just remind us again, what was the noise?
What was the noise now? I believe. Let me see. I think
it was a lot of noise.
Yeah, I think it was this.
Ah, the sound of silence.
Oh yeah, the thumps and everything.
Yeah, the laughter and that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't want to go upstairs.
I will leave that on now.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, man, knock it off. You're scary medicine, okay? I'm gingerly walking up these stairs.
Okay, as you near the top of the stage, you can see there's a landing that runs around.
All right,
around
yeah,
the top of the
gallery,
stage, like a gallery. Yeah.
We need to unpause game so we can move our tokens.
You can hear somebody laughing when you as you're near the landing.
That was one of you guys then.
I thought that was Oliver.
No, that's not me. That's creepy as fuck sounding, man.
Oh my god, that was freaky.
That's not me.
Hey, Josh, that's not funny, man. Knock it off, will you?
And yeah.
And under my breath, I'm just saying, you prick.
Yeah.
I will pick the portrait up and head to the bottom of the. If they're not coming to me, I'm going to them.
Okay, the portrait's quite big. It's a good like it's good 4 feet tall.
I will drag the portrait with me.
Okay. Okay. Very well.
I'm not very strong.
So let's so Jack, you see Jack disappear up the stairs.
I'll follow him.
I'm gonna follow him because it's dark and.
Who's got the torches?
Me.
I think I had one. No.
Okay.
No, I
For
don't
goodness
remember if I
sake!
Some of you have got torches. Some of you have got candles.
did. I had a candle, that's right.
Yeah, I bound up the stairs after him going, did you say Josh was up there? Josh is such a prick.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh God!
I'm nervously looking back towards Madison as I'm kind of making up the stairs. But I'm probably trying to impress a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm
Oops.
make my way to the top of the stairs.
Okay. So let me.
Did you pick up a light?
Some people picked up candles. I think everybody's got a light now. Everybody's either got a candle or a torch.
I think Jack had a torch. Yeah.
You can tell by their things. Look, Madison's got a torch. You can tell because the triangle coming off her. I've got a candle.
Yeah,
You can tell 'cause I've got a little circle.
Yeah. And then when I go, you.
It's more. I couldn't remember whether Jack had one.
Yeah, Jack's got a torch.
Okay.
Well, I'm not taking this up the stairs. I'll lean the portrait against the front wall. Okay.
Okay.
Are you on your own downstairs?
No, there is Fox and Oliver downstairs, still downstairs.
Yeah, I'm still down here.
Yeah. I think after we heard the laughing and stuff, I probably would start calling out with the others. Just like, alright, that's enough. You've had your fun. Come out.
For goodness sake.
Okay, all the so as you call out, all the voices stop. And yeah, it's aside from the creaking of the old house and the sound of the wind and the distant thunder outside, it's quiet again.
Well, no. Nathan's shouting from the bottom of the stairs. Oi, you lot! I think I found what the keys are.
What, to get out of this place?
Yeah. Look for a cat or a ring with a green stone or an eye. All right.
Wait, what?
Right?
The keys to the front door. There's 3 locks. We need 3 things to open it. Cat,
Right.
a ring with a green stone, or an eye patch. Okay? An eye, I think.
Are you looking down the stairs then?
No, I'm looking up the stairs, shouting up at you lot.
No, you prick. Are you going to look for them downstairs?
Are you suggesting we stick a cat into a lock?
I think so. Are you sure about that, Nathan? Like,
it could be a cat statue or something.
Well, come and have a look at this picture.
Yeah, well, we've got sorted out what's going on up here.
Well, what's going on up there then?
Well, we don't know. You can hear it, you idiot.
It's just Josh fucking around.
An idiot boyfriend.
I'm going to go and find him, and then we can all leave this godforsaken place.
Just a jock boyfriend, man.
Well, only if you find a cat, a ring, and an eye.
I'll poke you in the bloody eye in a minute.
Oh, keep your hair on, Madison.
A cat? Is he serious?
Fox, Riley.
Hey, Madison, there's a spider on the back of your hair.
So
Spider on you.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So Riley, Jack, and Madison are upstairs.
I'm flicking my hair now and going mad. Yeah.
All right. I'll
Nathan,
gather
Fox, and Oliver are downstairs.
Okay. Well, I'll gather Fox and Oliver, and we will come upstairs as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well.
I've heard all about those books where you split the party and half of them die. So we'll try and stick together.
Oh, it's just been all dark for me. I've disappeared. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, it's all dark.
Oh, it's one moment.
Scared.
Let there be more light.
Oh, here we go.
So I'm going to pan my torch around, which I've forgotten how to do.
Hold down shift and use your mouse wheel. Edge.
Yeah,
God, it's so dark.
Do you want to give me a candlelight?
Oh yeah,
please?
sorry. Yeah, just a moment before anybody moves. Everybody else. So who's got a torch?
Candle here, sorry.
Jack
two people
and,
with torches.
Jack and Madison, I think, have torches.
Let me give Madison one because it doesn't look like she's got a torch at the moment.
No, it did, yeah.
She definitely had a torch.
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was following
Madison's
her.
got one. So everybody else has got a candle, haven't they? Just one moment.
Yeah.
Let's
so we've got
see.
that.
Candle. That is a candle.
I
And a
just need a bell. I know where the books are.
candle for Fox and a candle for Nathan.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
Where's the stairs?
So, Jack, whether you're both, and so up on the land, you can see there are you can see 3 doors off this landing. One to your left. You can just about make out one on the opposite side of the landing to where you stood. There's another door on your right, and then there's a short hallway running off to the north. The door over here is open.
This one over here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Is that a
this,
door there?
is this the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, in that case, can you lot move forward a bit so we can get off the stairs? I'm sticking on the right-hand side of the stairs, by the way,
Okay.
up against the wall. I shall gingerly step over to here.
Sorry, Phil. Which one was open? Did you say?
This one.
Down here.
I can't see
okay.
that one yet.
That's down around the corner, is it?
Yep. So you should be able to see your lights illuminating through the door.
I'm following Riley. I'm curious about where Riley's going.
Start having a look up and down trying to have a look up and down the corridor because there sounded like there was a few people.
Yeah, I follow Riley. Riley looks tough. That's why I followed Riley.
Okay, so
Yeah, Riley does look tough, and it's because of that I'm following.
So just pause it there a moment because Jack's peering into this room, so Jack can get. So yeah, so you shine your torch in here. You can see what looks to be the bedroom of a young child before you. You can see Dusty panning your torch around. You can pick out dusty antique toys scattered at the foot of a small 4-poster bed. There's floral patterns carved into the wood that's barely visible amidst the decay. In the middle of the room, sit a collection of Victorian porcelain dolls. Their dead eyes focused on the door. A large toy chest with a curved lid sits on the right-hand side of the room, and a bookcase of tattered children's tales is on the left. So that.
Hey, Josh, come on out, man.
Okay.
Josh.
You think there's you hear some muffled sound coming from towards the bed.
Oh.
Any sign of anything that looks like a cat there?
You don't know. You're too far away. It's not communicating.
Well, I'm here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you'd come up behind me.
Oh, you followed
Yes.
Jack.
Well, there's 2 people with torches, and one of them shouts at me a lot.
Very well.
So I look down at Nathan. You hear that, man?
I'm not that short. There's a noise coming. Well, this looks like a girl's room, so we need something that looks like a cat. Should be something that looks like a cat in here.
How you're gonna have to explain to me how we're gonna use the cat as a key, man.
I don't know. Possibly it's got a key inside it, maybe? Who knows?
Like what? You think we're gonna cut open a cat to find the
I was
key?
doing some Saw movie shit here. Like we're gonna.
It might be stuffed. It's unlikely to be alive after this long. Mind you, I don't know what you did with that bear, but that was obviously alive after all these years. Well, are you going in?
Yeah, just easy. Just take it easy, will you? And I step into the room.
Okay.
Do you want me to call the others to kind of deal with the dolls? Because they're probably going to attack us.
Yeah, I'm going to look and give Nathan a real condescending look.
Well, I heard all about that film. I didn't watch it, but I heard all about it. Some sort of evil doll coming to life.
Yeah, sure.
What year are we in game, Phil? Has Child's Play been a thing yet?
You what, sorry?
What year are we in the game? In the 80s, right?
Yeah, it's kind of 80s, yeah.
Child's
Early
Play
80s.
Child's Play is just a thing then.
Yeah, it's early 80s, but I think I can't remember exactly. I think it's 1981.
Oh, Child's Play is not a thing then.
Definitely not.
No, it was late 80s.
Right.
Okay.
Fine. Forget I said that.
So we're in the age of video nasties, but before all the censorship and stuff.
Before Chucky.
Yeah.
I remember I was a kid when Chucky was the biggest thing and it was banned and it was controversial as hell. I remember it so well.
And yet still only a 15.
Still
yeah, but my mum wouldn't have let me watch it.
Yeah.
Lucky it's not out yet.
Okay. I take a long draw on his spliff. Look round at Nathan.
I stepped back a bit. I heard about contact highs.
And I step into the room then.
All right, I step forward again.
Hey, Josh. Where are you, man?
Look around, see if I can see anything that looks like a cat.
You hear that?
I heard something like a child cry. Yes.
Glad I didn't go that way.
You're over here with us, yeah.
So all the dolls are on. Are they like on the rug in front of me? Is that what you're saying?
So there's one sat on the rug here, but they're all over places. Like there's several on these shelves down here, on these bookshelves, and there's toys generally scattered across the room. But there's no. You don't see. At least you don't see any like toy cat, like a stuffed toy cat. There's like a rocking horse here.
I'm hearing this crying noise. So I look back at Nathan. I just say, "There's no cats in here, man. Maybe we should might
be in that toy chest."
Yeah, sure. And I step out of the way so he can get past and have a look.
We're such big, brave adventurers playing this game, aren't we?
Where's the toy chest?
In the corner over here. The top left-hand corner of the room.
I shall make my way cautiously around the walls towards the toy chest.
Jack has kindly pointed it out with his flashlight.
Yeah.
Okay. Try not to step on any toys. I don't want to upset them. Or the ghost of the girl. Where's that?
Where is that? Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Yeah. Where is that coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from the bed.
Oh dear.
I swing the torch round when I hear the noise to the bed, leaving Nathan completely in darkness.
From his candle. Right. I kind of gingerly try to open the lid of the toy chest.
Okay. So unlatching the heavy lid. So we'll have to put you here because you've got to be in front of the toy chest if you can open it.
What?
You have to stand by the chest if you're going to open it. Unlatching the heavy lid of the toy chest, you find nothing but a battered old Jack-in-the-Box. The once cheerful images on its sides, yellowed and faded. And there's a faint click comes from it, and before your eyes,
I jump back.
You didn't check for traps.
and before your eyes, the handle on the Jack-in-the-Box starts to turn.
I jump back.
What?
As the Jack-in-the-Box bursts open, the maniacally grinning face of a clown springs up to meet you. You catch your breath and look closer. Its head is overly large, made of fractured off-white ceramic, and it rocks back and forth on its creaky spring, leaning back on the coil. Its jaw drops open, revealing rows of shark-like teeth, and with a hideous laugh, it flings itself towards you.
I run away.
Oh shit!
I use my talent to run away.
Okay. Right, so I think we're going to have to put you both into a combat.
We'll be back in a second.
No problem. Rightio. Right, so you can make a what's the check? You can make a
Grit?
what's a dex? I can't remember what the dex is. I think it's wit for dex. Yeah, you can make a wit check.
Okay.
For what?
To just to
away.
just to react, because it's because you kind of like it's kind of a surprise, but you're not. See if you get to go first, because everybody's on the same speed, so going to be giving you a chance to react first.
Okay.
Otherwise, the thing's going to react first. Yeah, physical ability is wits.
I believe I got a wit.
Very good. Okay, in which case you act first. I'll shove you up in the.
Why didn't that come up on my?
Where's all our pictures gone on the stream?
Oh, all disappeared.
Oh yes. So we have.
Well, my roll hasn't come up on the on the table on the right.
It's I can see it.
I can see
I saw
it.
that.
I had better refresh my screen then.
Oh, let me just check.
It was a very good roll.
Yes, so you got 1 success, 1 strange, and 1 luck.
Aha.
Oh yeah. Jack
Right.
in the Box rolled for initiative. Oh shit.
Oh. What's happened to Discord? Discord seemed to have...
If you've opened something else in full screen, it will override Discord.
yeah, that might have maybe dropped down. Looks like it's dropped down according to that. Let's have a look. How about that? That come back? Yeah, they've come back. I must have minimised it by
Apart from
accident. Oh. That's odd.
You've disappeared.
As if by magic.
I just love technology.
It's what? There we go. There we go. All back again. So yeah, Nathan, you can act first. So we're using your runaway ability, were you?
Trait. Yes.
Yes, you're a pacifist, or that's what you yell as you run away from the attackers in terror. You do not give. So basically, you can run away from stuff without getting an attack of opportunity against you.
Yep.
Additionally, if you use your move action in combat to move directly away from an enemy you are in a brawl with, your speed becomes fast until the end of the combat turn.
Fair enough. As I said, I'm running away.
Okay, so
where's the door?
So you can, move up to eight spots because it turns you into fast. So your fast is 40, so you can move 8 spots.
2. I've got to do square movement. Yes.
Yeah.
3, 4.
I'm not going to be cruel and say
5,
you got to, every other one is a 2.
7, 8.
Okay. So that's your move action. Okay, so yeah, the Jack-in-the-Box starts flinging. It kind of rocks back and then forward and flings itself forward, slamming against the floor as as it lands every time. So it's 1, 2.
What a cool monster. Just cool.
Okay, so it gets to there. So you can all make a fear check as well.
I'm afraid.
Encountering an animated Jack in the Box.
Okay.
Just for them over there, not for
Just
us
for
over
them,
here,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm leading it towards you.
Was it strange for fear roll, or was it?
It is strange, yes.
Yeah.
So you just make a single dice roll. Oh, strange. I say it's strange check. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
If you luck, Nathan, you can make that a success.
I'll make that a success.
Oh yeah, you got your roll 2 luck, so you can spend them straight away to get it to that success. Okay, so you're not you managed to contain yourselves, yeah.
I'm not frightened, but I am afraid.
So I got a look there. Can I bank that?
If you've not got one, if you've not got one, you can bank it. Yes.
Well, I can bank 3.
You can indeed, of course, yes.
Because I am the fool.
So yeah, if you've got space for it. Sorry.
Phil, we've disappeared on stream again.
Yeah. Huh. That's odd.
Sorry to interrupt, but I know you'd want to get us back.
I can see everybody.
Oh no, we're back now. We were gone for a minute.
I think Discord is being a little bit.
Yeah. It's
A bit weird
Is it
tonight.
because it's losing
Yes.
focus? Let me have a look. How about that? Let's switch it over to that one. Yeah, it's coming up as an error on some of them. One second.
Take as long as you like.
Technology.
Yeah.
Don't you love it?
For some reason it's got two entries for Discord in on the OBS, on the drop down on OBS, and it keeps switching between them.
Ooh.
So I'm going to try and get it to just sit with that, lock it on.
You see, I'm saying ooh as if I know what that means. I have absolutely no idea what that means.
You don't ever do the streaming part, do you, Mark?
Never.
Doing the streaming and the DMing at the same time is a job, like.
Yeah.
I know, which is why Phil deserves extra credit today.
This is what this is like. Yeah, that's why it's one of the reasons why I switched over to Ninja, because it just yeah. But it relies on people's connections and things. So, so that hopefully that will work. I mean, it should. The wind is not being minimised, so it should still be picking it up. But we'll see how it goes. At least we've got audio. So yeah, it's Jack. Jack to act next. So this thing jumps towards you, but it can't reach you yet. So don't forget, you've got a move, you've got an attack, and you've got an action. I can't remember what the third one's called.
Yeah, I don't know what I think stepping back is probably the first thing. It's in shock and surprise, and I don't know whether I'm more surprised by Nathan's sudden and run away, and maybe he hasn't quite seen the clown thing yet. But he kind of steps back in alarm and surprise. He said, "What the hell, man? What's going on? What?" Very loudly.
Okay, so if you need it, the cheat in the journal tab, there's the rules cheat sheets, and it's cheat sheet number 2 that's got the combat stuff on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We only need that if we're going to fight, Phil.
Yeah, we should run away rules.
True. This is true.
What page are the runaway rules on?
Okay, so yes, so you can move up to. Oh, you have moved. Have you moved? No.
I've stepped back to the door.
Okay, so that's as far as you're going.
Basically, one. Yeah, it seems appropriate without being I mean, I don't want to leave Nathan here on his own. Surely that would be a,
No,
that would
you're
be a
just
terrible,
knocking the door to keep
horrible
stopping
thing,
getting
yeah.
away.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to act naturally.
Okay, so we go back round to the next round then, and that pushes it's previous turn, so next round. There we go.
He doesn't care about us. He just came in here to keep his duvet dry out the rain, and now he's ended up in this situation.
So
I need Nathan to unlock the basement so I can go and get that stuff that's stashed down there. That's what.
Would we have
Hang
heard
on,
him
what's
scream?
it? What's that?
You
Just
would,
moved?
yes, you would have. You would certainly heard them shouting and some carrying on by now. Yeah, so I will after this round, I will allow you to the rest of you to react in some way.
Sorry, you're moving the jack-in box without giving me a chance to run away from it.
Yes.
It's all perfectly intentional.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I get to. If you're all equal speed, I get to decide who acts when. You get to decide who acts between you, but I get to decide when this acts.
Yeah.
And in this instance, it's it jumps forward, and it lunges at so using its springy coils, it launches itself forward with remarkable speed and accuracy. It can throw itself up to 20 feet.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what kind of attack you're going to get from a jack-in-a-box. So I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out. But
Sharp teeth.
Okay, so yeah, it leaps at you and like sort of lands on your shoulder. It sinks its teeth, locking its teeth down onto your shoulder, and you take a point of damage. Is it a point of piercing damage?
Ooh.
So different damage types don't actually mean anything unless it says so. But piercing type can potentially cause like a bleeding effect.
piercing damage.
So yeah, then Jack, so this thing just launches itself through the air like a good 10 feet, and latches onto Nathan, who probably lets out a shriek of pain.
A piercing shriek of pain. Yes.
Trying to batter this thing. Ah!
Yeah, that's what it meant by piercing damage.
Piercing shriek. So, Jack, what you want to do? You're next. Well, it's so you can, like I said, when it comes down to characters, you can decide the order that you have.
Now, I'm kind of hoping that Nathan is going to stumble back towards the door a little bit.
Well, I'm going to try and figure out what this thing's weakness is.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I guess
do I kind of just hurl myself at the wall to smash this head in? What do I do with it?
So what kind of action does it require for that? Is it as an interact or is it an attack action you would have to use?
This is an interact.
An interact. So you can that don't count as your attack. So you got attack, move. You got move, attack, and interact. So if you want
First of all, I'm doing the interact.
Okay, so if you want to do that, I would say because this thing is latched onto it, it's kind of distracting you somewhat. So you're gonna lose a dice from that. So let's say.
I'm sorry, I just thought this would encourage me. Okay, can I use my luck that I've got stored to add a dice?
You can.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will keep my.
So I will say it's a minor distraction at the moment. I'll not be cruel and say it's a major distraction. A minor distraction loses one of your skill dice. A major distraction loses a talent dice.
Okay. I don't think I can claim this as games afoot, so it's just straight smart roll.
Yeah.
Yes, and I get a luck back.
Nice.
Yep. Okay.
So, I spot its weakness.
Weakness. So yeah, it's made of porcelain. So yeah, you guess maybe bludgeoning damage should be pretty effective against it.
Right. Well, in that case, I will whirl round and rush at the wall next to Jack and smash myself on the wall, crushing it between me and the wall.
Okay, give us a grit check.
Not a hope in hell. If that doesn't work, I'm running outside to the others.
Oh, you got it! You got a success.
What?
Got a success. Got a success, and luckily no strange, so you don't knock yourself out when you run into the wall. Which is
that would have been brilliant.
Oh yeah, it would have been. I was looking forward to something like that happening. But no strange, unfortunately. Okay, yeah. So you didn't specify, so let's just give you a random direction that you're running.
Well, no, I said I was running into the wall next to Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, next to Jack. Fair enough. Okay then.
Yeah.
So you slam into the wall there. Bang.
So I'm right next to the door to get out.
So you got one success. So that does one damage, which is because it's vulnerable to it. So it does. So it basically does 2. It doubles it.
Oh, good.
Okay. So it looks...
hang on a second. Let me just move to there, and then that presumably is there, right next to Jack.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So yeah, it crack as you slam yourself and this thing into the wall. You can see a small crack appear across its porcelain head.
Okay.
I scream, help! Smash its porcelain head! Smash its porcelain head!
So I think as Nathan's kind of crashing into this wall next to Jack, he's got the torch in his hand, and I'm imagining it's a mag light, right?
Yeah, it's a big chunky torch.
So he's gonna swing and try to knock this thing off Nathan's shoulder.
Okay, give us a grit.
Oh, I'm terrible at this thing. No, not so bad.
Not as bad as me.
Not so bad.
If you roll strange, this is where you smack him in the face.
Yeah, so strange can be
You
bad
can add
thing,
a couple of dice, don't forget, with your banked luck.
I've only got one banked luck.
Alright, you can add one dice.
I can add one talent dice, can I?
No, it's one skill dice.
No, it's just one skill dice.
Yeah.
Okay, I will use that luck point. So I'll make that a 0, and let's see where we go with that.
Okay, so yeah, you miss him and
shit.
yeah. So yeah, it's
Can I use both of those luck points that are in that roll there?
You can. You can spend them immediately to change it into a success.
Then I will do so if I may, both of them if I can.
Okay.
Since I've told you the weakness.
Exactly. I know that this is going to whack and batter this thing. I want to knock it across the room if I can.
Okay.
But does the strange mean that he gets a success but also hits Nathan?
Well, so the strange means something else will happen. Yes. So
I know what it is. I know what it is. I reckon I've just broken my torch.
Oh well, quite possibly. Yeah. So you spend the 2 luck. You have to spend them immediately, and that turns into a success. So that gives you 1 success, which gives you. I'll give you an X point of damage because you're using the torch rather than just that thing. So let's say 1, 2. So
3 points.
So 4.
4. Whoa.
Yeah, so one from normal to give you a bonus 1 because you're using the torch as a weapon. So I'll give it an extra whack, and because it's vulnerable, that means it takes double damage, so it takes 4.
Oh, pow.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, you smash it in the head with the torch, knocking a big chunk out of its skull, and you can see what looks like this pulsating, fleshy substance below the surface.
No.
Yeah, and as you do, your torch flickers and goes out.
Shit. Bust all the out.
Okay, so yeah, like I say, by this time you've all heard this commotion. There's some commotion coming off, and it's clearly coming from the room that Nathan and Jack entered. So I shall now put you all into the rest of you into the combat, and we'll start a new round.
Let's go.
And so it's put Riley first. So it's
okay. So
of course it is. Like I say, you can decide not to go. You can choose between you if who's going to go. If Riley is going to go first.
I mean, generally, I'm gonna be running through the room.
Just so you see what happens around you, Riley. You see me. My hands are starting to turn.
So I can see this pulsating mass in there, can I? Well, can I interact and see if there's even more of a weakness?
Possibly, but not at the moment. When it's your turn again.
Well, I was hoping to go first so I could tell the others.
So it's just because it's like it's put.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So it's just up for Riley to decide if she wants to go first before the for the thing. At this point, do you want to go first? So is Riley just going to run over?
Yeah, I'm literally just going to be running over.
Okay, so you can use your movement.
Stuff, so.
Yeah, so you can use your movement. You can move 6 spots.
Okay.
As Riley runs by, I'll be like, "What are you doing? Where are you going?"
Did you not hear Nathan scream?
It's Nathan. He'd scream if he saw his own shadow.
Yeah, and what if it like? What if they Josh and that they're all
Well, they're not screaming. They're all probably rolling their eyes as well because it's just Nathan.
Yes. What if they're the reason he's screaming? You and your stupid boyfriend.
Oh, I can guarantee that it's going to be nothing, and it's going to be he's just seen himself in a mirror or something.
Now you know why I went with Jack.
Madison is such a bitch. I love it.
Oops, I moved myself by accident.
But yeah, that's all I'll be doing. I'll just be moving forward.
I'll be like, okay. Okay, and then yeah, I think then it's going to be the Jack in the Box.
Can we give it a name?
You can give it any name you want. Yes.
Shall we call it Jack, Ange?
Yeah.
There might be some confusion there.
I think box is probably better.
Oh, Jack in the box and Jack not in the box. Jack in the
There you
box.
go. That's how you distinguish between us.
Jack in the box and
Easy.
Jack stoned out his box.
Out of his box, yeah. Okay, so let's see. So this is gonna give it a random thing because both kind of close. So just give it a random target. Oh, that's okay. That rolls a 6. Okay, so yeah.
The wall.
Unfortunately not. Nice try. So yeah, you as Jack, as you smash this thing down, it lands on the floor. Its head's kind of like swings back and forth on its spring, and then it turns its head, like cocks its eyes to look at you, and
Ooh.
gnashing its teeth, it leaps. It propels itself towards you.
Oh, great.
I'll offer it your spliff.
It worked on the bear.
Okay, so it misses, and so maybe you sidestep to one side perhaps.
It would not have been intentional. It would have been a complete accident.
Yeah, it could have just flinch perhaps.
Yeah.
Wobble.
And as you do, it kind of like it just flies straight through the doorway out onto the landing.
Quick, Nathan, shut the door.
I can't. You're in the way.
Okay, so next it's so you can choose. So we've got block 4, so between the 4 of you can decide who acts next.
Well, it's me, Madison. I've not went yet, so I'm gonna go. My movement's 30, so that's 6 squares, right?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah, unless otherwise, otherwise mentions everybody's like speed 30.
Yeah, I move.
So you've got can you
Now I want to just have a look at one of my traits. So I have the telekinesis. How heavy an object can I throw?
Ooh.
It depends. So you have to spend. Let's see. I think it says you have to spend.
I can move objects and enemies. The size
I mean,
of
it'd be
object
great
determines the
if it was
range.
awfully specific. It was
Right.
Jack in a Box size.
Yeah. So the challenge
would've
rate.
been-
Yeah, the challenge. So the bigger the object, the harder the challenge rating.
Why not throw it at the ceiling?
Can I see it from here?
That is what I was just looking at. So I don't think you can. Can you? Well, tell me. Can you see it? No, you're not supposed to walk off and
actually
look for
gone
it.
On the map, can I see it? No.
No, in
That's
which
what you call immersion.
yeah, in which
It's cool.
in which case, no. Then you can't see. You have no
I
idea.
can't see anyone else in the room, so I was wondering if I could throw Riley into the room. But I'm not gonna.
No.
I was gonna try and throw the jack-in-box against the wall if I could see it, but I can't see it. So
You can see what you can see.
Yeah, I can't see anything. So
Oh.
my move is done. I can't interact. I can't make an attack. That's me just moved.
Okay. Does the rule work on this? It does work. Yeah, cool. Right. Okay. In which case, so that's Oliver gone. That's Riley gone. That's the Jack in the Box gone. So between Jack, Madison, and Nathan, who's going next?
Well, if you don't mind, I was going to look over Jack's shoulder and try and figure out if he's weaker at all.
If what? Sorry.
Well, the top's been broken over. There's this pulsating mass in there. Is that what we should be hitting? So I will attempt to see whether or not I spot any more weaknesses.
Okay. Can you still see it?
That's why I said I was looking over Jack's shoulder.
Okay. Let's move you closer to. I've got the rule amount of thing. Let's move because you can temporarily be on. You can temper. I just want to see if you can physically see it. So can you physically?
Yes.
I think you can. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I shall move you back a little bit.
Because I'm still holding my candle.
Candle, you are indeed. Somehow you managed to hang on to that, yeah.
It's not going out.
It kind of bit my shoulder while I was holding the candle, and so I just charged the wall and smashed into the wall.
You did indeed.
Yeah.
Was your token split into two?
I don't know. Has my token split into two?
I'm not sure. I think
Oh, no. Don't think so.
no, okay, no problem.
That's not a good side if it has.
Oh yeah, I got two. I can see 2 copies of your token. That is weird.
Oh.
That's not one of my
I
traits.
thought it was going to be one of those weird things where Jack's upside down token just happens to look exactly like Nathan's.
It just must be glitching out on mine. It doesn't seem to be showing up anywhere else. Right, okay. Continue.
I will interact and try and spot any further weaknesses.
Go ahead then. Go ahead. Okay, so that's a success. So I will say that if you manage to target that particular spot, which would require 1 more success than normal, it will increase the damage even further.
All right, I will yell that out. Smash its porcelain head.
Yeah.
And,
Hit it in the
that's
brain.
a weakness. But if you hit it in the brain, it'll do even more damage.
Ooh.
So yeah. So for example, I mean, normally you'd never get to know what the challenge rating of an enemy is, but just for demonstration purposes, this you require 1. So this is a challenge rating 1, which means you require 1 success to hit it normally. So in this case, if you want to hit it in this specific spot, it will require its features as chat. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So that is Nathan.
The rules, but don't want to know.
Yeah. So don't worry, you'll not be privy to that information anymore. So
Okay, so I've done my interact. Anybody else want to do an interact?
So you've got to finish your actions first. So if that's it.
Ah, right, fine. Well, he asked me to shut the door, so I can try and shut the door.
Okay. So no, have you? So yeah, your ability was
that was me. That was me. Not necessarily in character, but yeah. Okay.
So
sorry. I thought that was Jack's
No,
character saying shut the door.
no, it wasn't. But
It was okay. All right.
But yeah,
it's just me being a dick. I'll try to be less of a dick in future.
Yeah, but you could have done that because your ability is an interact. But if you don't attack, you basically get 2 interact actions instead. So you could have done that.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that it? Is Nathan not doing anything else then?
I'm going to step back to here next to the wall, so it can't see me.
Okay.
So therefore, it can't attack me.
Okay.
And I'll say to Jack to move out of the way of the door so that it won't attack you.
Okay.
So Nathan, as you back up against the wall, you turn and put your back up against the wall, and you see there's a doll, there's a porcelain doll sat just like a few feet away from you that certainly wasn't there before. You can make a fear check.
Oh, that's creepy.
Another strange, is it?
It is. It's a strange check, yes.
We're so glad we came upstairs now.
Wish we could have looked at the picture.
Okay, success. What was the... Yeah, there we go.
Well, I'd just moved myself back and turned and suddenly seen
Yeah, so you just done the fear check.
a
Right.
doll
Okay,
and
okay.
just did a fear check.
So who was left to act? It was Jack acted this round?
Not yet.
So, yeah.
Or me.
Madison. So,
I'm not doing anything spectacular. I'm just going to huff and move forward anyway.
okay. So if you want to move, and then we'll do...
It's just
we'll
gonna
do,
be a problem.
we'll do
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jack's...
Jackie boy.
I don't know how this will work, but Jack's intention is to grab a hold of the door. If this thing comes leaping at him, he wants to slam the door so that this thing hits into the door instead, if that's possible.
Okay, I will say that would be an opposed check, and I would say that'd be a wits versus whatever it's doing.
Oh dear.
But it's not. So it's acted this round. So it has acted this round, so it's not going to get to act again this round. So, is there anything you want to do this round?
No, I guess this is like just preparing himself for that to happen. He's kind of grabbing hold of the door. He's waiting. He's looking back to see if Nathan's okay. And
Nathan's staring at the ground in front of him going, "What?"
actually, no, he's not looking back at Nathan because Nathan's got his own problems. I think he's going to be concentrating. He's staring intently at this jack-in-a-box that's just in the corridor with the door in his hand. He's just waiting for this thing to move, and he's going to try and slam the door shut as it does.
Wow.
I will say. So since you like getting yourself ready for it, so let's say, like I say, it'll be next round. But let's say you can have an extra bonus dice for that.
You are a good, kind man.
Oh, I am. I'm sure it'll. I'm sure it won't work out that way later. Right. So that's everybody. That's round. So let's move round to.
I am
next round.
Madison just.
Yeah, I'm just going to move forward.
Oh yeah,
to
sorry,
6
I didn't know.
anyway,
Yeah.
Because everyone's moved forward, so I'm just like, for crying out loud, and I am literally gonna can't move for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay. So
6.
Shine your torch down there.
I just.
Yes. So, and then I'm gonna spin round so I can just see. I can't. All I can see at the moment is.
Yeah, it still doesn't
yeah.
show me. I still don't see.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something wrong. Jack's not smoking.
He's concentrating.
Are we still good? We're still good, aren't we? I think. Okay, so yeah, we're back to the beginning of another round. So, who's going out first?
I see Jack standing with that door waiting as very Pineapple Express. You know the fight scene in Pineapple Express? I just picture it as Pineapple Express is like a super stoner movie, yeah? And the fight scene is super slapstick. And I just picture Jack with that door, and it just reminds me of that movie. Great stoner move.
Okay, so I'll let you decide this round. I'll let you decide between all 5 of you who's going to act first.
Well,
I mean, I think for us, it's literally just coming round the corner and then we've got to see everything first.
Okay, so out of you 3, who's going to act first then?
I'm going to try and be brave in front of the girls, I guess.
Okay.
No, it's a diagonal move.
I'm going to go. I'm going to push him forward, and I'm going to kind of push him forward as well. Like, go on.
My claws are out now, by the way.
Oh,
does that trigger anything from? Does that trigger any reactions from anybody else?
I don't think it makes normal people make a fear check, no.
Let's see what it says. You
I'm
can.
not normal.
Use a strange if you wish to call. Oh yeah, there's just the option making it concealed, don't there?
Yeah, I can try and conceal
and
it.
It's every time you successfully hit something, it pushes doom forward.
I think that's 6. I think that was 6 there.
Okay, in which case, yeah, you can see this thing, so you can make a fear check.
Oh, great!
And you see this see this jack-in-the-box. Its head like lolling back and forward on this coil spring, and as you like almost walk into it, its head sort of creaks as it turns to look up at you, and you can see it's like these teeth, like shark-like teeth, all covered in blood, and maybe bits of Nathan.
But I'm the weird kid. I'm great at fear checks.
And don't forget that the head is partially smashed open.
Yes.
There's something pulsating inside.
Yes.
Nice.
Two successes, two strange, and 1 luck.
Damn you. But yeah, I'm going to say that's strange. The strange though, it does attract. So you draw its attention.
But
of course, he is the strange kid.
I'll be attacking it. I think I roll on strange to attack when I'm using the claws, don't I?
It will say. Let's see. Does it say on the ability? I think it should say.
Claws. Now use strange as their core skill and deal 3 piercing damage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and dig claws into its brain.
Okay, so you'll need an extra success for that. So yeah, go ahead.
That whole sentence, claws into its brain.
Right, let's go. Skills. Let's go. I can't bank any luck, so there's no using luck on it.
Oh, nice.
2 successes, 2 strange. Okay, right, okay. So yeah, you stab it. You like bring your claws out and stab it right into the top of its skull, through this through this fractured bit where it's exposed. There's this exposed fleshy mass. So that's 3. So it's not vulnerable. It's not vulnerable to piercing damage, though. But it does. But yeah, I'm going to say it doubles it because she'll like pierce that. So okay, right. So that does essentially just 6 damage to it.
Does it do more than that? Because you doubled it with 1 weakness.
Yeah, but
this is 2 weaknesses.
Yeah, but the other weakness is bludgeoning damage, and is using the claws of piercing, so it doesn't get it.
Ah, right, fine, okay.
So yeah, it's like blood, like if you like punch it with your claws, like this mass, this sort of pulpy mass inside its head, just like pops. Spraying blood everywhere, like blood's pouring down its face.
Question.
It's still not dead.
Well, question then.
Yes.
If it's still not dead, it's still my turn. If I've dug my claws into its brain, can I use my interact to throw it against the wall?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yes, let's go.
So wait, which way you throw it?
Or do I just throw it?
No, yeah, that's
I can't use two traits in 1 round.
Not unless it says it's an interact.
Let me have a wee look.
Because you've used an attack, so you've used your move.
It's an attack action.
Yeah,
no, I can't. Yeah.
So you've used your move.
I can still throw it against
the
wall.
You can try and throw it. Yeah, why not?
So what do you want me to roll for that?
That will be a grit.
Alrighty.
No successes, but 1 strange. Okay, so that means that ticks up the doom clock again.
Anyway, all my damage ticks up the doom clock as well.
It does, yes. So that's ticked up the doom clock twice.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
Hold on, is that put us into the 15?
Not yet.
I think we're still
not yet.
Okay.
Whose side are you on?
Hey, I just want to hear the noise. That's all.
Not far off. I was worried. That was one thing I was worried about. The doom clock would tick up far too fast, but I don't think that was
yeah.
It's gone
now
slower
you're thinking, not fast enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, every time I do something, it takes up the doom clock, though.
So yeah.
Stop doing stuff.
Yeah.
So you try and fling it off, and it doesn't. You like fling it out, and you're surprised to see it doesn't fly off and hit the wall. Instead, you see you look down, and see it grinning at you as it's kind of pulled. It's managed to like pull itself off your claws, and it launches itself at you instead.
Oh, great fun!
So I'm going to give you a bonus dice.
I thought it was going to be stuck on the end of your claws and doing the whole. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
That's even better. I like that even better. Oh, but it fails. So yeah, it's swinging around trying to smash you in the face with its box, but it misses. And
yeah, but it got 3 strange.
It got 3.
Doom clock off.
No, it doesn't. It does drop onto the. I will say it drops onto the floor, but other than that, yeah. Okay, so that's Oliver. So who's going next?
Well, I think I would follow Oliver because Madison said that she pushed him, so I would just like shove past her and go, "Fuck's sake, Madison," and just like follow Oliver.
Step on the bitch's toes on the way past.
So what was the movement? You said 6.
It's
spots,
6.
wasn't
You
it?
can 6 spots, yeah. So if you use it with the if you do it with the keyboard, it'll do it like 1 spot at a time.
3.
And if tell me as soon as you can see the Jack in the Box.
I saw it there.
Okay, so you have to make a fear check as soon as you see it.
Which is
Is
just
strange, I believe.
I don't even think I've barely fucking rolled. Strange.
Okay.
Well done.
Success. Nobody fails these fear checks. It's terrible. Speaking of which, hasn't somebody actually failed? I think somebody is afraid, aren't they? Yes, it's Jack. Jack is afraid.
Oh, you've opened something up with pictures have gone on Discord on the stream.
Because I think didn't I spend luck to not be afraid?
Oh right.
On that first, it was during the bear attack, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just remove it from. I'll get rid of it.
Okay, so
I don't have it. It says
no.
stable on
Yeah,
mine.
It does. It does. That's okay. It's even better.
so I moved 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I can't quite do it. Okay. I was gonna help you, but I can't.
Yeah, your character doesn't help people. She doesn't like people. I love
Yeah.
that.
No, I mean, like, genuinely, I can't reach you because I was going to use one of my
Yeah, but you're not
talents,
going to do it either.
but
Then.
I can't reach.
So she can't assist. She can't
Can't use the assist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
action,
I can't assist, and I won't accept help and any assistance from you. But I can do things. But I literally that's what I was just measuring. I can't actually reach.
Yeah, you just can't use the assist mechanic.
Yeah, so that was 2. 3,
That's cool. That's cool that you can. I love how the characters have those different things.
5, and then 6. I'll go next to you, and then I'm assuming I can't reach the Super Jack in the Box.
No, not unless you've got so you'd need most attacks are close range, which is 5 feet, which is basically adjacent to you. So you'd need a 10-foot.
Just checking.
Yeah.
I did keep hold of the poker though from downstairs.
Yep. So that'll give you like a bonus, an extra like damage when you're hitting something.
Standing behind him.
I was planning on using, but I couldn't reach the little shit.
She's standing behind me being my goth cheerleader. She's like, fuck that Madison. I'm on the goths. Me and the strange kid.
So that's Riley and Oliver, and the Jack in the Box is also gone because it tried to attack Oliver. So it's between Jack, Madison, and Nathan.
So now everybody else has turned up, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And Jack is going to he's going to do that thing where he tentatively steps forward and goes with the remains of the torch.
Okay, doke.
On this thing, and then step back very, very quickly.
As I quickly see, though, at the same time I'm shouting, "For God's sake, Nathan, stop playing with toys! Such a child!"
It's not even Nathan. You can't even see Nathan. Poor Nathan.
Poor Nathan, him.
Nathan screamed. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Just hear Nathan screaming like he goes. Ah!
It's gonna come out later that Nathan's Madison's little brother or something. That's like really so hard.
Okay, give us a grit.
You shall have it.
Grit.
Oh, that's not great.
And that's 2 strangers. So that's 2. The Doom clock moves forward.
Yes,
2 minutes.
Can we? Where is the clock? It's on the ground floor, isn't it?
So it's in the character. So in the actors tab, you can look at it in there as well.
There's only one little cheese on it, though.
Oh, we can see
it.
It doesn't seem to be going up at all.
I'm just going to adjust it because it needs adjusting.
Oh, there you go.
So of course that's not entirely accurate. You don't know exactly how high. That's only showing in 5 minute segments.
Oh, I can't see it now. Why is it not?
It's like evil Trivial Pursuit. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to fill your circle.
Mine's now gone funny and I can't see it. Oh well. I'm sure when it happens, I will know.
Oh yes. You will.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So that leaves Madison and Nathan.
I can see this thing, so I just strop forward.
Drop.
Okay, so you can make a fear check, because you can see it already. So you make a fear check straight away.
Come on, scream like a girl.
Yeah,
I hope
come
she
on, then,
fails.
Madison.
I hope she fails and runs
Which
away
one's
and
the
bangs her
fear
head.
check?
It's a
Strange.
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 Dwange.
Okay, that's a fail. Okay,
Oh.
so yes.
No,
Oh, there's a bat.
Oh.
I can use snap out of it.
You have a steady hand and iron nerve. You may re-roll any heart symbols roll for fear checks. And also once per doom quarter, you can also roll a challenge 1 heart check to lower an ally's fear status by 1.
I'm not going to do that for any of these losers.
And you
but
roll
I'll
the
do it
heart
for
there,
myself.
so she gets
Get
Um,
one.
yeah, so
You
roll
get
the
to
heart.
roll 1.
So you get to roll 1 dice. So if you click on the heart and just set it to roll, just set the value to 1.
1. Une.
Uno.
So it normally says 5, so I just change
Yeah,
that
just
to
change that to a 1, yeah, and then click on the roll button. Oh, it discount the talent.
Success
So
and
so
a
go success.
strange.
Nice.
Yeah.
Success in a strange. Right, okay.
Nice move.
I did it. Can we just note again? I did a rule. I read something.
You did. You're doing very well with your talents.
Okay. And then so you can Madison, you can continue turning. So yeah. Not phased by this animated Jack in the Box with its smashed bloody head.
I'm just like, for God's sake, this is not a time to be playing with bloody toys.
You can see, right? You are not blind. You have eyes.
I can see one of those crappy kiddie toys on the floor. What are you doing? Can we just get the stuff
Can you
we need to get out of here?
Can you see its big teeth then? It's trying to bite us, yeah?
Not quite, not
Can you
quite.
see Nathan's shoulder bleeding?
No,
Are you
because
moving
No.
forward to join us?
He's in the
No.
room.
Yeah, I've not even seen that yet, I don't think.
so is Madison moving anymore, or is she staying there?
I'm just gonna like move a bit. I'm just round the corner, so I'm not sort of.
Just sees it's just a Jack in a Box.
Just
Yeah,
tell
I'm
us.
just-
Slows down.
They're just playing with a toy.
I look a bit closer at it, and I'm not going to show how uncool the rest are, and I'm really cool, you see.
Okay.
Okay.
Very well. So I believe that's everybody this round that's acted. So it's round 5. So who's going to go first? Who wants to go first?
Me.
Oh, sorry, Nathan hasn't gone. Go on,
Nathan needs to go.
Yeah, Nathan. We've got about Nathan hiding away in the corner out of their sight.
Yeah.
So sorry, Nathan, you can go.
Sorry, Nathan. There's no dumb waiter to climb into.
I'm trying.
Get in the chimney.
I'm trying not to not cause this thing to attack me. So I will try and maneuver my satchel so that where I think it would leap at if it was going to try and attack me, and put it between it and me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well.
And just watch it.
Okay. Okay.
Can I interact?
Yeah, you can interact. Yeah, of course you can. You got to move and interact, and yeah. So since you're not attacking, I presume. Yeah. So you got to interact anyway.
I will talk to it and say, "We come in peace. We're just looking for the cat." And kind of grit my teeth and kind of look extremely nervous.
Okay. Right, in which case now we're going to the next round. So it's round 5. So who's going to act? Who's going to act first?
Me.
Go on
I
then.
think it might be
He
Oliver.
just wants to move the doom clock on, doesn't he?
No, well, I'm
Yeah.
going to use another one of my traits, so I'm going to use my telekinesis.
Yeah.
This thing's
You
just lying
just
on the
want
floor
to
now.
move the doom clock on.
This thing's just lying on the floor now, so I am going to pick it up with telekinesis and just slam it the fuck into the wall.
Okay, so it will. Yeah. So you want to make a strange check then?
Yeah, is that what I roll again?
Yeah.
Strange?
It's always strange for your abilities, I think, unless it says otherwise. So it's attacking you on small enemies. It gets to it, so it's an opposed check. It gets to roll a grit check to resist it.
Oh, I got a success.
Okay.
Little bastard.
Yeah. So you try, but you'd like strain and try and lift it, but it resists your attempts to.
It's biting the carpet. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Or the springs jammed into a crack in the floorboards.
So yeah, it resists your attempts to move it. So you've still got an interact and a move.
Yeah, now I'm just thinking of ways I can use my. That's an attack. You can't use your interact as
No.
as another
No.
attack.
An attack can be used as an extra interact, but you can't use an interact as an extra attack.
Yeah, so you can't like drop an item on it by interacting with the item.
Well, you could, but it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just gonna stay where I am and just stare at the thing.
Okay.
Just staring at it like with a total blank expression on my face. I don't even look scared.
Okay.
This says nothing to me.
Who wants to go next then?
I think I would try and go. I'm gonna try and go next. Seeing I'll like struggle with it. I'm gonna try and whack it.
I suppose I can step out of the way and let you do that.
You can. If you step out of the way, it gets a free attack against you.
Oh yeah, never mind. Forget that. Forgot about attacks of opportunity. Forgot all about those.
Yeah, I can't use that. So yeah, I'm just gonna step forward and just try and
Okay.
just whack it, stab it with this
the poker. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Radio. Go ahead then. Make a grit. And like I said, the poker will give you a damage bonus. Okay, that's a fail. And that's too strange. So that ticks the clock forward 2 minutes. Crap. So yeah, you swing, and they say you swing wildly, and it's just as you're about to clobber it on the head, its neck just like sort of springs to one side.
Wow, little shit. Okay.
No chime, no sound, no chime yet. We're not at 15 minutes yet. Okay. So you still got an interact if you want to interact in some way with something.
Do something.
Especially now it's like taking the mick by being dodging like that.
Slowly bobbed out the way like a little prick.
Yeah.
Laughing.
I want to take my anger out on it now. It won't let me.
It's laughing at you.
I'm going to enrage it in a minute.
Well, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, make it
Oh,
angry.
you little.
No, when it's my turn, I'm going to range it, and it basically,
Very good.
basically,
wow.
I fill others with deep rage, making them act wildly and rashly when you taunt an enemy and draw their attention. So they are also weakened for as long as the enemy remains.
Yeah, you can
taunted.
chain these together, can't you, to make a.
Yeah.
Oh, combos.
Yeah, you got like you can change taunts, like make a better.
So, like, if I use taunt, I could words or sometimes more cutting the weapons. Use an interaction to draw the enemy's attention to you. Roll a heart check against the enemy's CR. If successful, you taunt the target, and they must attack you if they are able on their next combat turn. I'm quite far away, so I am going to like taunt it and then taunt it and enrage. I think.
You've got to
What?
like a cheerleader, like you suck, you suck, you suck.
I'm like,
what are you going to say to a jack in a box? That's
I'm
going
going
to
to say that is the most pathetic, childish toy I've ever seen ever. It's absolutely rubbish. And what are you all doing with it? It's pathetic. God, Jesus Christ! Look, its colours are rubbish. It's not even a fun thing. It's crap.
Yeah.
Give us a it's a heart check then.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I just like shouting.
Insulted it. Made in China. Look at it.
Okay, so that's 2 successes. There's a luck you can bank as well if you haven't got a luck banked already. Otherwise, it's wasted. So yeah, this thing like turns and looks at you and lets
Can
out.
it turn really slowly and go?
Yeah, it kind of turns.
Weird fighter.
And I think the Jack in the Box is going to go next because Manson's taunted it. So it just leaps. Oops, I still got the wrong. It just springs it up in the air and leaps over Riley and Oliver straight at Madison.
But he's weakened. He's weakened.
It's going to act rashly.
So
That's
yeah,
what it's going to do.
So when you taunt an enemy, damage dealt by your first strike against you is reduced by 2 to a minimum of 1. Your courage and good and your pursuers, and newfound strength when you taunt. So it reduces their effectiveness through your emboldened talent. And in rage, you fill others with a deep rage, making them act. So when you taunt an enemy and draw their attention, they are also weakened as long as that enemy remains taunted. Yeah, so it's doing this. Yeah,
that's quite powerful. That.
Yeah, but it brings them. They're like focus their attacks on you.
Given that it's run away from.
It doesn't. It avoids the spring attack. Avoids any.
Damn it! I can't backflip away from it. I can only backflip if it's large and monstrous.
Okay, so yeah, it makes an attack against you then. Oh, where is it? It's gone. I've lost it there. Okay, so it's weakened. Right, I need to check what weakened does. Actually, I think that lowers its number of dice. It's a damage. Okay. Oops. Let's do it fix. 1 second. All right. Okay, so it lowers its challenge rating, so it makes it easier for you to hit it. Right. Okay. So, right. So it needs to do really well to like hurt you. Okay. So
that's not bad, is it?
Yeah, so it got 2 successes. Right, so it jumps at you like flying into a rage, if that's possible for a jump Jack in the Box, and launches itself at you. It kind of bites, it locks its teeth onto you, but it just tears at your top before falling ineffectually to the floor.
Have you any idea how much that top cost her?
I'm really mad now. I'm going to kick the shit out of it.
It's definitely on brand for one of those cheap 80s horror flicks, though.
So taunt is so that's used as an interact action. So you still got your attack action, yeah.
Turn their shoulder pads right out.
I am going to stamp on it. I don't know how we do that.
So that would be a grit. So any kind of like physical like a melee attack is a grit, unless you got something that says otherwise. Okay, so that's a miss. It does so normally, yeah. So your ability lowers its challenge rating, but it can't lower it any more than 1. So you still need at least 1 success to hit it, and that miss.
Can I use my luck to do anything?
You can use a luck before you roll. You can spend your luck to add an extra dice to a check.
Oh right, okay, I missed it. Okay, no worries then. I wanted to twat it.
Okay, so in which case it's a strange. So another minute onto the doomed clock.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
You're just doing it for Phil.
Madison, what are you playing at?
Okay.
I'm saving your ass, Nathan.
Yeah.
God, Madison. That top is so rubbish. Oh!
So that didn't trigger. It's my timed event didn't trigger. I had to do it manually. I don't know why that happened. Okay, so what happened? So it's the first Doom event. So you hear a whisper in your ear, in your left ear, then your right, and suddenly the muttered words begin to fill the entire area, rising to a crescendo of whispering voices. The sounds drop away, leaving you in an eerie silence. All players must make a fear check of challenge rating 2. If you fail, you take 2 soul damage and are afraid.
Oh, I can use my thingy if I fail it.
I'm adding, using a luck to add another dice.
So
Jesus, I am afraid.
So Jack
I don't know what happened there with me.
Oh God, I will make. So
I forgot about the look.
So Jack is you failed, so you're afraid. Madison failed, you're afraid.
I've got to roll my heart.
Did you roll a heart?
It's a fear check, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you have to have rolled a heart that you can re-roll.
You have to.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get a heart, you can't re-roll it.
Yeah, but you did get a luck, so you can bank that if you've not got one banked. Riley also failed, so you're afraid. Oliver is he's only got one success.
You need two, don't you?
You need 2 successes, so you're afraid as well.
Where do we write soul damage? Sorry,
It's just damage.
Still just
It's
damage.
soul.
Oh,
How many did we
yeah.
take?
So soul damage is essentially it bypasses any protection.
So I can't snap out of it then. You have a steady hand and a 9 nerve. You may re-roll any heart symbol that rolled for fear.
Yeah, because you didn't roll any heart symbols when you
Sorry,
made
how
the
many
check.
That's just rubbish, isn't it?
How many damage do we take, Phil?
2 soul damage. So like I say, soul damage is essentially means it bypasses any any protection.
So 2 ticks into weakened, I guess.
I'm 4 ticks into weakened.
Oh wow.
Oh, what do I have to take then if I got fear?
Just knock your health down 2 points.
So you check the fear fear what's again afraid, and add 2 checks to your life track. So Nathan's only got 1 success. Oh, but you can spend 2 luck.
But he's got 2 luck.
So you can change that to a success. Yeah. Okay. So that wasn't a skill check. So the strangers don't tick up the doom clock anymore.
I'm sorry, those whispers didn't do any damage. I'm so used to having Nate shouting at me that I didn't even hear those whispers.
Oh, so let's see. So did Oliver say your weakened box is filled up? So that means you suffer the penalties from being weakened. So once a quarter is filled up on your life track, it gives you some effects.
I am weakened now.
Yeah, so lifeline effects. So weakened. Choose a core skill in which you temporarily reduce your core skill by 1 point.
Oh.
So you do that with the right hand column of the skill. So the left hand column is your it doesn't change. That's your like starting, and then your right hand column of that is your current.
But I get to pick one that I get to drop a point.
Yeah, you choose which core skill. No, this is just for Oliver at the minute.
Okay, I'm going to take one off my grit because I attack with strange.
Okay.
So I take it off on the right hand side, yeah?
Yeah. The left hand side, the slightly greyed out one shows you your starting one. You don't change that.
Yeah. Right, so I put my grit down by 1.
By
on the skill, not the talent, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, got ya.
Is anybody else? I don't think anybody else on weakened up.
Not yet.
Right. So if you're afraid, and of course everybody's afraid. So when afraid, let's see. Oops, no. Status effect. So afraid, you lose 1 skill dice from your dice pool for all skill checks.
Wow.
That's not.
You just take it off on the roll, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take it off on the roll.
That's the top right hand corner, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like where it says grit 3 in white, I change that to 2.
Yeah. So you can do it.
Wow, that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
You can do it there, or you can just use the you could just use the
Does it not
afraid.
automatically do it if you click the...
No, there isn't. No, unfortunately not. There's no. A lot of the stuff isn't automated on this.
So you just got to remember when you roll a dice, take one off the skill.
Yeah. So
I've just changed it. now.
So that will. So when you lose the afraid status, that will remove.
Put
that
1
penalty.
back on.
Yeah.
How do you lose the afraid status?
So to lose the afraid status is going to knock everybody off. So breaking free of fear. So there's 3 ways. You can escape or vanquish. Either the player moves their character out of the environment that is so scary to be in, which is not happening because you're trapped in the house, or the enemy object that is causing the effect is killed or destroyed. So that is not happening either.
So kick the shit out of it.
So a fear check using an interact action, a character can attempt to steady their nerves, making a fear check to stabilize their fear status. They must roll a strange check with a challenge rating that varies depending on the fearful situation, or if opposed by an enemy. And if it's successful, it lowers your fear rating by 1 stage. So if you were terrified, you'd need to make 2 separate successful checks to lower it to unafraid. Also, some abilities like Madison has got an ability that can use to break people out of lower the fear level as well.
Have I?
You have.
Yeah, you
Yes.
mentioned earlier. It's your.
You just said you wouldn't
How
use
you-
it on these losers.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, to be fair. Well, some of them I might.
But like I said, there's all of these in the journal tab. There's in the rule cheat sheets. There's an entry called status effects that tells you all. It's got all this damage types, lifeline effects, and all that kind of stuff. If you need to reference anything.
Cool.
Okay, so yes, that was it. So one thing, like I said, I think I brought it up in the chat in Discord. Once the doom clock has reached a quarter, it cannot be pushed back. So you can push doom back, but once it's hit a quarter, you can't push it past that quarter.
Right.
So when it hits 60, when it goes on another minute, it can be pushed back to 15, but not beyond 15 now.
Okay.
Okay.
Once it gets past 30, it's stuck past 30.
Yeah. I forgot what. So who was that? That was Madison, was it? Who just
Madison and then the Jack in the Box.
Yeah. So I've lost track of who we're acting next. So who's next? Who's going next?
I've already went.
I've been, so I can't go. Can
Yeah,
I?
I
No.
think it's me, Riley, and Madison that have been.
Yeah. Okay, so it's there's Nathan and Jack.
Oh, so this is a new round I've not
Yeah,
been.
no, you haven't been yet. No.
I'll just
Oh,
go
it's a
to
new-
attack it then. Yeah. The telekinesis didn't
Yeah,
work,
so-
I'm going to run up behind it. Stick my claws into it again.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do that. And I take one off this.
Yeah, because you're
I'm
afraid. Yeah, you're scared.
Still got it though.
Okay, so you got one success. Okay, so you do the damage.
Three damage.
So it's only normal damage. So it's a 3 damage. But yeah, you swing with your claws, which ticks up Doom another minute as you hit it, and yeah, the head just goes flying across the landing and smashes into the wall.
That'll be another kill for the strange kid.
Oops. That's gone
Did I finish it
so well.
off?
Yeah, it's dead.
Nice.
Did we get our feedback then?
Another kill for the strange kid and another tick
I'm sorry,
on the doom
this isn't
clock, is it?
this isn't Bushido.
No
You don't
doubt.
get the Budo for it.
No, do we add all those numbers back again?
No,
now?
no, you still
No.
no.
It wasn't
We're
that.
not.
They
We
were
weren't
scaring
afraid
us.
of the Jack in the Box. We were afraid of the whispers in our brain.
Yeah, the
What
house.
whispers?
We're afraid that we can't get out of this fucking
That's
weird
like
house.
debatable. Others,
So it's that. Yeah, it's the house that you're afraid of.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was the brain bit you were debating.
no, I haven't seen
It's
that.
just if
No.
she's got one or not.
Rude. Don't be
Okay.
nasty to me, because I'll turn on you.
So that's the end of combat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, good.
What's that?
What the hell? What the hell's going on here? What was that thing? What was that noise? What's going on? What the hell?
It was a Jack in the Box. For God's sake, it was obviously just like.
What do you
Wow.
mean it was a jacket? Are you nuts?
What?
Jack, you can let go of the door now.
Huh?
This doll's come forward.
What?
What?
I imagine now Jack turning very slowly to look in Nathan's direction.
Nathan appears to be holding his satchel in front of him, between him and a doll that's sitting on the floor looking at him.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I can see
Okay.
that.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
Man, this is so fucked. This is so fucked.
Oliver tries to nudge past Riley. He wants to see what's going on.
I say again to the doll, we come in peace. We're just looking for the cat.
So are they inside the room with the door shut?
no,
No,
the
the
door's
door's
open.
open. Jack's been holding on to it for support.
You can move. You can move
Right.
unless
I've got
somebody purposely blocks you. You can move through friendly characters.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to be rude. I'm a quiet kid.
Okay.
I'm nervous about pushing past a girl.
Now that I've turned round at what Nathan has said, and yeah, Riley is not moving. Riley is frozen.
I'm like, oh God, seriously? Now
Oh,
we're
just
talking about
stands there
dolls.
behind her then, like.
So, I believe that's Riley's one of Riley's fears, isn't it? Porcelain dolls.
Yes.
So yeah, Riley needs to make a
Oh.
Riley needs to make a fear check then.
Oh yes.
Jack, you can make a wits check. Because maybe you're not sure whether whether that doll was there before, or if Nathan's just imagining it. So, yeah.
Okay.
So your sort of weed-addled mind is maybe might protect you.
Oh, hold on a minute. Haven't I got a trait about this?
We don't know.
Lose a skill die from your dice pool when making wit checks. Failed wit checks may cause hallucinations. I have one dice in wit at the moment. So I have just lost that. So I automatically fail, I assume.
Well, unless you get one success.
I can't roll any dice. I got no dice.
Oh, it can't. No, it can't go below 1. It can never go below 1. Oh, Discord's frozen.
Oh, what a surprise!
There we go. Discord's back. Okay, so yeah, this doll just turns its head towards you.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
Hi.
I see that Riley's frozen in place, and give her a push.
Okay, so that was
If you
Riley's.
can't move one, if you can't move one square up, Riley, I'm kind of pushed you out the way. As soon as you're frozen in place.
Okay,
Well,
so
I failed the.
yeah, so Riley failed the fear check, so that pushes Doom up as well.
Oh yeah, biter.
Yeah, but if any kind of push, I'll probably just actually like almost collapse. Just like.
Yeah, I push you out the way. I try to be gentle, but you fall over because you're panicking. Shit,
Yeah.
I guess. I wasn't trying to push you over. I was just trying to get past to get in the room.
So this
5.
doll's not reacting to me?
No.
I saw this doll turn its head. And
No,
shit, though,
you
right?
didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh.
No,
It's
that
probably
was...
just Jack's hallucination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it looking at me? What's going on?
I'm staring intently at the doll.
It probably likes you. Right. I shall move around the doll.
Where are you going, man? What are you doing?
Well, I was going to go and check the bed because there was some noises coming from the bed, if you remember.
Speaking of the noises, they've stopped.
Oh? Oh.
Gotta pick up this doll.
Hey, don't go pissing off the creepy doll, man.
I'm gonna pick it up
Okay.
by the legs. Picking it up by the legs.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Just one. Where is it? Where is the doll? There it is. There's a doll. This is what. So this is the doll.
Oh shit!
That's creepy.
Fuck! Why do people collect them?
That's alright. Wait to see what I'm gonna do with it.
Does that look a bit like a key on its forehead?
No.
No?
No.
It looks like a chain into its head, though.
It's like a crucifix, but it's just a weird thing that the AI part put there. I won't read too much into it.
It's just
Right.
There's no reaction from it or anything when I pick it up.
No, it doesn't do anything. No.
Okay, I'll smash its head off a wall.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Okay.
Well, we've just been attacked by a jack-in-the-box. I'm not going to trust this doll. I was smashing its
It
little
wasn't
porcelain
doing
head in.
anything until you smashed it.
It's frozen Riley stupid. She's absolutely scared shitless of the thing. I'm smashing its head in.
Okay. Yeah.
I like Riley.
You just smash its head against the floor, and it's just fragments of its head and its little porcelain arms just scatter across the floor.
I kick a little bit across the room.
Okay.
God, these people have got no respect for local history. That was probably one of a kind.
I go back over to Riley and tell her, don't worry, that doll's not anymore. Worry about it. It'll be
Okay.
okay.
So what's Jack and Madison doing?
Muted.
I'm wandering into the room to see what they're all flapping about now.
Okay, so I'll give you the description of the room again. So yeah, you see the bedroom of a young child. There's dusty antique toys scattered at the foot of a small four-poster bed. The floral patterns upon it are carved into the wood but are barely visible amidst the decay. In the middle of the floor sits a collection of Victorian porcelain dolls, their dead eyes focused on the door. There's a toy chest in the corner, which is now open, and to the left side of the bed is a bookcase with tattered children's books piled upon it, as well as a number of other more porcelain dolls.
But just like.
If there's more
Oh my
porcelain
god!
dolls,
This is just a creepy, freaky kid's bedroom. Let's. Right, this. I'm not going in there. Is Josh in there? Josh!
I will start smashing all the porcelain dolls. Smash all their heads in.
Okay. So I didn't show you the picture.
I'll grab
This
something hard and just go. Psh.
This is a Jack in the Box. I didn't show you the picture of the Jack in the Box. Isn't it?
Oh.
Lovely, eh?
That's
That's
hellfire in the
horrible.
eyes. Jesus.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's almost like jack-o'-lanterns in the eyes as well, eh?
That's actually really fucking creepy.
Yeah,
That is awful. I think to be fair, I don't think there's anything that's not creepy at the minute.
Well, I'll check the beds, under the beds.
Okay.
Look, trying to find anything that's cat-like.
I'm smashing every porcelain doll, and I keep looking at Riley to see if she notices that I'm doing it.
Okay.
And you mean you're expecting Riley to look into the room full of dolls just to watch you
To be
smashing
fair,
dolls?
I only actually saw one in the,
I
in
know.
the firelight, so...
Yeah. So Riley isn't looking. Do I find anything around the bed?
You can make in a moment. You can make a check. Well, what's Jack doing? Sorry.
Jack's leaning across towards Madison as Oliver's smashing all the dolls up, and he whispers, "Apparently his mum was a serial killer."
I can see in his eyes. Shifty.
All the gas lights suddenly flared up and come on as well.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's just...
Well, that's handy.
I look around, afraid. There's no gas. So what's burning?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up at that. And join the others.
Stop breaking those dolls, please.
No, because I can clearly
Where's
see...
that noise coming from?
I can clearly see that Riley's scared of porcelain dolls, so I'm smashing every last one of them in this room.
Oh, for goodness sake. Do I find anything around the bed?
You can... Oh, sorry, what was Jack doing?
I don't know. What's Jack doing?
Gossiping.
Yeah,
Holding the door!
he was just leaning across to Madison and whispering about Oliver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mother was a serial killer. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Nathan, you can make a what would it be now? Well, let's have a look.
Smarts check if I'm investigating.
Yeah, you can make a smarts check. Yeah.
Good. Because the game's afoot.
Ah, yes, you can use your games afoot talent. Yes, you can.
Yes.
If you want, you can explain that to people, I suppose. So,
which icon do I press to?
so if you click that one. That's
There you
it.
go.
So Super Sleuth Extraordinaire. You add +1 talent dice. So it's a talent dice, not a skill dice, which is the 8-sided dice. To your dice pool when making smarts checks to investigate your surroundings. So that's pretty powerful.
Such a nerd.
So Oliver, you're smashing dolls. So most of the dolls, so you smash them, and then head over to the bookcase where there's more of these dolls like wedged in on the shelves.
How many of these dolls is there?
Oh, a good dozen or so.
There'll be none soon.
Nope.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I got 1 success.
Okay, you got 1 success. So there is nothing there. Well, it looks like there's nothing, but then it looks like there's something. You can see something dangling down from the like slats or the springs in the bed, and tugging it. You tug it, and suddenly one of these dolls drops down right in front of your face, and you can make a fear check.
I will add 1 dice to the pool
Okay.
from my luck.
Okay, success.
Nice.
And you get your look back.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, right as this thing hits the floor, like just inches from your face, it's mama, mama.
Oh, it doesn't, does it? No. Oh, crap.
And Oliver, you're like you're smashing there's about 3 or 4 more dolls on this bookcase. You pick them up and smash them against the wall, and as you pick the last one up, you could swear its arm moves as you pick it up, and it knocks one of the books off the shelf. And looking down, you can see it says diary, a young girl's diary.
And this was the last doll that I've just smashed.
Yeah, you could have sworn this doll's arm moved and knocked the book off the shelf.
I'll pick up the diary then. After I smash the last doll, I will pick up the diary.
Okay. So
and open it. Start reading it.
Okay. So this is what you can see. It's just put it straight up. Not giving me an option.
2nd of June 1894. We are now moved in our new home. My room is lovely and there's so many places to explore. Not the basement though. It's eerie down there. I thought I heard a noise, but Father shut the door and told me never to go down there. 26th of June 1984. Father's book arrived from his latest dig, and he's been in his study since Mother told me he is not to be disturbed when he's working, but when will he stop reading? 9th of July 1894. Mother and Father argued fiercely tonight. I couldn't hear what was said, but when I went to investigate, I heard a loud bang and ran back to bed. The shouting stopped after that. Father came to see me and told me to stay in my room. 14th of July 1894. Mother has gone to live in the attic. Father says she's sick, and I can't visit lest I too catch the illness. I miss her. I hear her moving above my room sometimes when the boards creak. 18th of July 1894. With Mother sick, Father's asked me to help him with his experiments. I am excited. Hopefully I can be of use and assist as well as Mother.
Crikey.
Oh, God.
Dear, oh dear.
Where is the sound coming from that we're hearing now?
It seems to be coming from all around. You can't pinpoint it, but it's somewhere either on this floor or above you.
Mother's got to live in the attic because she's sick, and then the dad's got the kid doing experiments with him.
Yes, well, the loud bang might be a gun going off.
Oh, yeah, maybe,
you take my meaning.
Maybe Mum's not sick. Yeah, maybe Dad shot Mum and killed her and told the daughter that Mum's sick and that's why she's in there.
Okay, the door to the bedroom closes.
But the little girl says she can hear Mummy moving in the attic.
What? He shuts on hers?
Yeah. So yeah, it just swings shut in front of you.
Jack, I thought you were holding onto the door.
Jack gets a bleeding nose.
I'm just trying to open the door. What's going on? Why have you shut the door? Does it open?
Yeah, it opens.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Right.
Man, this is some fucked up shit. Your boyfriend is one fucked up prick.
I pass the diary to whoever's closest to me.
I'll take the diary and put it in my satchel.
Okay. I shall make that available.
I shall then have a look at the bookcase and see if there's anything else of use on.
Okay.
Like a book about cats, maybe.
Okay, so it's should be. Can you see the diary now in there? In the handout section, in the journal section, should be a handout thing. You should be able to see the or not.
This chessboard over here, does it have the full set of parts?
Yes,
Can I grab the king and queen and put them in my pocket?
you can.
Just in case that crown fits in the keyhole. One of the clues was crown. Chess pieces could fit in a keyhole. Couch.
Anything else of interest in the room? Apart from fragments of porcelain.
So no, there doesn't appear to be. We spend a good 5-10 minutes looking around, and there's nothing. The house seems to have quietened down.
Not really. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
So guys, finish.
Muted.
Nobody.
Muted.
It's like it going through your mic. Have we finished in here now, guys? Because there's nothing here. Come on. Stop playing with your toys, Nathan.
Maybe you should
Princess.
say that to Josh. All these stupid. I must have set up some speakers or something. It's insane.
Well, you're all assuming he's in here, but I'm not. I've shouted him, and if he knew I was here, he wouldn't be doing this to me.
Well, clearly you're wrong about that.
Oh, clearly it's somebody else just being a complete knobhead. But let's just check out the other rooms.
Corridor?
Yeah, there's a door. Well, in fact, let me.
Is that a door there? Well, I am.
If you walk around, you'll be able to see them. All the lights on the landing are on.
Okay, these little knobbly bits here, are they lights?
Yes, quite possibly.
Okay. Oh, I see the door icons now, yeah. Okay,
Oliver, you're not looking too well.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Who got bit?
Me.
Oh, I'm not bothered then.
So
I'm the most injured though.
So Oliver, you've gone through this door into this room, so you get a description. So, the room that you have stepped into, it's hard to tell what its original purpose was. The ceiling in this area is evidently caved in.
Can you say that again?
Can you say that again? You froze.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So Oliver has gone through that door, that south door on the landing. So he's getting the description for the room. Oh, and the other people are behind him. So. Beyond this door is a room that it's hard to tell what it once was. The ceiling in this area has almost completely collapsed, leaving a dramatic sprawl of debris. The dark maw looming above, leading into what you assume is left of the attic space. A faint, cold light flickers against the gloom up there. And there's a rickety remains of the wooden staircase that might be climbable. So this entire room is just like filled with debris and broken furniture, all festooned with a thick covering of cobwebs.
Right, okay, I step out the room.
According to the map, that's probably a staircase up to the
attic.
But yeah, there's just this rickety, like broken remains of a staircase.
I'll try and climb it.
Okay.
Since I read about the mum being in the attic, and then Nathan's realization that maybe mum was murdered by dad. That why is there's a ghost in this attic or something, and I'm like obsessed. I'm like, what's going on? I want to see. So I'm straight up there if I can.
Okay, so the staircase is roughly in the centre of the room.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you see.
All right.
You see, Oliver starts clamber up there, so you'll have to make a grit check in a moment. Let's see what everybody else is doing first.
Well,
Yeah,
he obviously doesn't want any healing. So is anybody else injured?
I do, but I'm too obsessed.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say you obviously don't want any healing. So is anybody else injured?
I mean, not physically, but I don't know. I'm feeling a little tired, more tired than I was before.
I don't know whether my medic skill would help with that.
So don't forget, Riley's got Madison's got that ability to help people calm down.
Have I? Okay.
We're all.
What's Jack doing while everybody else is?
Everybody just disappeared. I don't know where they've gone.
So you can hear him on the other side. Probably hear him on the other side of the land.
Yeah, we all took a right out of the door.
Oh, okay.
You can see light shining here.
There we go. Right.
Yeah, the entire landing's lit up with this like flickering light from the gas lamps.
Okay.
Oh, which is also that's not. That's thing.
So any of you three injured?
No, but Jack is leaning in towards Nathan, and he says, "Man, this is some fucked up shit. But you know how to get into the basement, right?"
Yeah, but from the sound of that diary, not a good idea to try now.
I mean, we keep going up. We're not going to find a way out up, are we? We need to go, maybe in the basement. There may be a way out. You know, basement door or something.
Yeah, we need to find a cat, a ring, and a knife.
I know, but that's just to get out the front door. But maybe
Then
there's
get
another
out the
way.
front door.
Maybe there's another way. Maybe
Well, there wasn't one on the map. I mean, you have to trust the primary sources.
Yeah.
Anyway,
although Nathan,
as
Jack
Oliver
steps
followed-
away from Nathan, thinking, "Nah, this guy's a waste of fucking space."
so Nathan, you do know that the map you've got isn't necessarily 100% accurate. You've already noticed that from the.
Look, I'm not going to show any weakness.
No.
This is what I'm good at.
This is like, mama, perfect.
Okay, so what are you doing? What are you all doing?
Waiting for Oliver to fall out of the loft.
Okay, so nobody else is doing anything. So go on then,
Well,
Oliver. You can.
I'll go and watch and wait for him to fall down, and he'll be even more injured then, and then he might want healing. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so Oliver can make a grit check to try and climb up this tottering, unstable remains of this staircase.
Well, I'm not
Pretty sure
climbing
that's where I
up
took the
that,
point off
you
it
know.
was.
Yep. So you gotta remove a point because you're
I've got to
afraid.
remove another one. I should only be rolling one here. That's a big fail.
Okay, so no strange. So you don't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you try and look for somewhere. I mean, like somewhere to start climbing up, but you don't manage to get anywhere at the moment.
Okay, then can I use my telekinesis to just lift myself up then?
That's a good question.
Well, this comes back to what do you use as the anchor for opposite reaction. I
You
mean,
can focus your
normally,
mind in order to move objects and enemies.
objects and enemies, yes.
I'm not an object, then, am I?
You're not an object,
No,
are you?
so no, you can't.
But you are an enemy to yourself at this moment in time.
But no, so I would assume that means not you.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Do you want to come out and so I can try and fix some of those wounds of yours?
Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to pull the claws out to get a better grip on the ladder.
Oh, interesting idea.
Right. So
So what's somebody else doing while Nathan is tending
I will
to...
attempt to medic him.
Okay.
So I will add 1 luck to give me an extra dice.
Very well.
Nice.
So that's skills, smarts, 6. Roll.
No successes. 2 strange. 3 luck.
3 luck. Wow.
So I'll use those luck to give me a success.
Okay.
So that will heal him of 2 wounds.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
Which hopefully means you're no longer limping.
Yeah. So if that means that quarter is no longer full, then you lose the penalties from being weakened.
So they'll go back to my skills and add 1 back on.
Yeah. So wherever you're reduced, it goes back.
Cool. Got ya.
Okay. So what are you all doing?
Thanks, Nathan.
Well, I'd suggest we try one of the. Well, we can have a look around this room, I suppose.
There's a ladder here, Nathan. This gets us up.
Yeah. I'm not going up. All right. He emphasises the word up.
I think we might find a dead body in the attic. I'm definitely going up. I want to find this murdered mother.
Yeah, the one that the girl heard moving around.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with finding it, man. I'm going up there. Like, I'll pull the claws out for a better grip on the ladder if I need to.
Okay. So is that what you're doing?
I hear this conversation. I shout up. What do you think you're going to find? How many years ago was this?
Do you know what? Even if I can't move myself with my telekinesis and can only move objects, you know what I'm going to do?
He's going to throw something at me,
stand on something and move it. Just get a plate, a bit of wood, a chopping board, stand on it.
Okay, there's plenty of debris in here. It will be hard. It will mean that it's got a really high challenge rating.
All right.
Oh, no. Moving it isn't a hard challenge. Standing on it as he's moving it.
Yeah.
Staying balanced.
That's a hard challenge
rating. Staying balanced. What do you want me to roll for that?
That will be. It'll still be a strange check.
Okay, but I need 2 successes.
Oh,
right?
It's going to be more than that.
And I've got to take 1 off the skill because I'm frightened, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just changed the skill. I just changed it to 1 instead of taking 1 off.
All right. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
I changed that to a 4. I changed it to 1.
Oh wow!
Whoa.
4 successes. That's exactly what you needed.
Wow.
Yes. So
Nice.
he does a little hoverboard there.
Yeah. So I think Nathan, you can make a fear check at seeing that. You've just seen against all the laws of physics. You just see Oliver just like float up on this old broken tabletop. Madison, also you can make a fear check because you've just seen this happen as well.
I think, unfortunately, I'm afraid.
Yes, you are now afraid.
Oh, sorry.
So Madison needs to make a fear check as well. Oh dear.
So that's -1 on all my talent, all my skills. Yes.
Yeah.
So what do I do now then? Take 1 off everything?
No, you're terrified now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, if you were already afraid.
you
Were you already afraid?
Yeah. So you're now terrified. So terrified means. Well, that's not cheat sheets. Cheat sheets. Status effects. Terrified is lose 2 skill dice from your dice pool for all of your skills to a minimum of 1 until the effect has been removed. So it will
So
only.
if I've got grit too, I just take that to 1 then.
Yeah. So it will be. It will just be temp briefly this one because this is the thing that's caused your fear effect is Oliver making himself float up. So it's only gonna last for a short while.
I won't do
Right.
anything. I won't change
Very
it. But
short
if I
while.
do
I'm
roll
leaving the
anything,
room.
I'll take the 1 off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make yourself unterrified by killing Oliver.
Wow.
He's a witch.
That's how it works, isn't it?
I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of, I guess. But you know.
So
Yeah, I thought the idea was you kill the thing that's terrified you.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. So Oliver can make a witch check as well, because he's going to have to try and grab hold of the top of the staircase.
I'm still afraid, so I take one off my skill dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh wow. So yeah, you go to grab the top of the staircase as you lift yourself up, but you fail, and the wood, the tabletop that you've caused to rise up, drops from beneath you, and you fall back down.
Ow. Into
the room. You take 1 point. I think it's 1 point. I'll just double check. And it failed. There's a strange, so that ticks on the on the doom clock as well. Let me just check. So if you fall from there, you take 1 point of blunt damage.
Okay. Damn. But still, my trick was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
So you can remove the effects of that fear, because you've just seen Oliver just like comes like slamming down. So maybe you just maybe your eyes were playing tricks on you.
No.
Okay. If you're convinced that, you can keep it then, Nathan.
No, my eyes weren't playing. He was going up, wasn't he?
Okay, you can keep it then. Madison, you can, if you want, you can remove that, so you can drop down to afraid. So Oliver is just like laying sprawled, moaning on the floor in amongst all this rubble.
Good.
And Nathan's run off around the corner.
Yeah, I'm hiding.
Someone give me a leg up or something.
So determined.
Does that just take me down from terrified to afraid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you broke up for me then. Mark had to tell me.
Okay. So meanwhile, Nathan wanders off around the corner and wanders off through another door into.
Looks like a bathroom.
It is indeed a bathroom. So yeah. So grime-encrusted tiles and with a faded floral pattern encircle this dingy bathroom. There's a damp smell. There's a really strong damp smell in here, and there's a bit of faint light coming through the windows, reflecting off the baths of water that still sits in the old rusty bathtub, casting a sickly green flickering hue across the ceiling. On the left side of the bathroom is a mirror with a sink beneath it and a foul-smelling toilet to the right of it. And like I say, at the back of the room is a claw-footed bathtub, the once white surface chipped and colonised by rust and mould, and it's filled to the brim with some kind of dark fluid.
What's this?
Okay, so what's everybody else doing? So Nathan's wandered off down there. Oh, what's that? It's kind of a washstand.
Right.
Washstand with an old jug on it.
Have a cautious look into the jug.
Okay, so it's just dry. There's maybe a few dead spiders in it.
Oh, good. I'll pick it up and take it out again.
Okay.
Show them at Madison.
I don't mind spiders.
This is just the cobwebs.
Okay, what's the rest of you doing?
That's the very definition of a rational fear.
You're all stood around on the landing. What are you doing?
I think while they were in the room, it generally just would have been.
I'm ignoring Oliver.
I do not. I actually don't like spiders. Just read my sheet.
Sorry, Tony.
No, I think while they were in the room and everything, it would have just been trying to catch breath and just be like what the?
Oh my God!
Are you looking unwell? Are you looking unwell? Was that?
Well,
or
probably
are you okay?
looking a little bit paler.
Yeah.
But no,
you said you were tired, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I think at this point, then perhaps Jack pulls out something out of his pocket, a little sachet.
Oh wow!
We don't endorse taking this on stream.
Yeah. And he offers it. He opens the bag. He offers the packet up. to Riley and says, "Might take the edge off."
Is that a packet of pep?
Could be.
Yeah, just look at you up and down and just think, you know what, fuck it. It's not
Oh.
the weirdest thing that's happened tonight, and it's just like, I think it's going along the lines with that'll actually make everything make more sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
And Jack takes one as well.
Okay.
Just because.
Oh no.
I mean, Nostril Blaster.
Oh, okay. So for Jack, it's that's not going to, it's day-to-day thing. So I guess I guess Riley will have to make a grit check.
Okay.
Grit or wit?
Grit, a Constitution.
Great.
Heart attack.
Oh wow.
Perfect.
2 minutes on the doom clock.
Yeah.
Instant OD heart attack.
Okay, right.
You're tripping balls right now.
We were already tripping balls, man. We just fought fucking Jack in the Box.
Okay, so that yeah. So yeah, you feel your heart sort of pounding in your chest. You can think you can hear you can hear the blood rushing through your veins, and like your head starts to throb, your eyeballs ache, your teeth seem like feel like really numb. You just feel totally hyper, and to the point that you just start to panic and slip down against the wall. Just clutch, so Riley just slips down against the wall, clutching her chest, looking at her eyes like bulging out of her head, looking absolutely terrified. So for the next till, however, you are now terrified.
Oh.
Okay.
You're scared of your own heartbeat because it's so loud.
But I will say you've you can lose a point off your, or rather regain a point on your heart track.
There you go. It totally works.
But it also ticks on Doom 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's Madison doing? So
Well, I'm pinned up against the wall, and I'm kind of looking. I'm not quite sure what to do.
Oh yeah, because you saw him do something dodgy, didn't you?
Yeah. So I can't. The game's paused.
oh, sorry, yeah, I had to pause it because Oliver and David were just like rushing off, running around it. So don't move, stop moving.
Okay.
I can't. Oh, there you go. So. Oh, I don't really know which way.
So you've seen the others go off down the round, disappeared down the.
Which way they gone? That way.
That way somewhere, yeah.
So I'm like, guys, what are you doing? Are we moving? What are you doing, guys?
I'm avoiding Oliver.
Why?
He was flying.
And you think that's the strangest thing we've seen this evening? Have you two been
Bloody terrifying.
Oh God, you're so pathetic. I'll just walk off.
Yeah. Jack's reaching down to help, kind of taking Riley's hand to help her up. He's laughing. and he's like, he's fucking flying.
I'm like, for God's sake, this place is just doing my head in. We just need to get out of here. Where is everybody? We need to stay together. Has anybody watched any films ever?
Yeah, and the guy who flies around dies.
No.
No, the annoying prick dies.
Yeah, same thing. Look, come and help me look for a cat or a ring or an eye, please.
Okay, so the gas lights in this bedroom that you've opened the door to, Nathan, they're like flicker, and the flames light up. The lamps light up, and same in the bathroom. These two gas lamps flicker to life.
Is that where he is, Nathan?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's Nathan.
I'll look. The gas lights in here have just lit up. This looks like somebody's bedroom. Yes.
I just shine my short.
Shine your
Sean,
shoes.
show your short.
Yeah, so
Shine the
the room's lit. So yeah, you can shine your torch in, but the room's already lit. There's light. You can looking inside. You can see the gas lights are burning brightly.
I'm just going to stand in the doorway and go, right, do look for what you're looking for, whatever the cow and the bell and whatever.
Ow.
Obsession with the
the
cow.
bell and the cheese.
It's fucking canon now, mate.
So, Nathan, a musty 4-poster bed dominates the centre of the room, shrouded in translucent curtains. To the left, a wooden bureau with a leather top and a cracked mirror. And on the right is a large wardrobes that loom, their dark carved oak, chipped and peeling. On the left wall is the sliding door of a dumbwaiter.
I just hope she doesn't notice.
No, because we sent that guy up in it. We ought to really let him out.
We didn't
I
send
think
Colin up there.
he's still chilling on the stairs. Him.
Yeah.
Colin's in the dumbwaiter. Should we let him out now?
You didn't force him in the dumbwaiter, did you?
Did.
No.
We're saving him for like a rescue mission for if we're all just about to die.
Yes.
He's going to come and save us all. That's what we're saving him
So
for.
that looks like a dressing table, does it?
Yeah, if you like, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go over there because this looks like a lady's bedroom. Because you don't have dressing tables in men's bedrooms.
It looks like it's a double bed, so it looks like the master bedroom. It's probably the husband and wife.
Yeah, but dressing table is probably where the wife kept her jewellery. So I'm going to go over to the dressing table and try opening the drawers.
Okay, so yeah, this dressing table or bureau or whatever you want to call it. You go through the drawers, and they're all empty.
Oh dear, nothing on top of it.
There's a mirror, a cracked mirror.
All right, I reluctantly look in the mirror to see what I can see.
Okay, so we'll jump back. What's Madison doing?
I'm going to go over and just plonk myself on the bed and wait for him to stop fanning about.
Okay.
You mean you're going to move those translucent, gauzy, spiderweb-like curtains?
They're just curtains, you idiot.
Famous last word.
Yeah.
I can't move myself though.
There you go. Okay, so as you approach,
Is that the bed in the middle? Just,
yeah, that you just stood on. So as you,
I'm just sat there watching him just swinging my legs like.
so as you approach the this bed, you can hear a gentle sobbing coming from the bed, and you see through these like translucent lacy curtains, you can see a silhouette of a woman sort of hunched over, sobbing and crying.
Josh?
I get my torch and just pull the thing back really quick and
Okay.
look into the bed.
Okay, you're right. You reach forward and yank back the curtains to reveal nothing. An empty bed, apart from a blood stain splattered across the sheets. The woman is nowhere to be seen, and blood drips down onto the stained fabric. The crimson liquid seeming to seep through the floorboards from above. You can make a fear check.
Oh, flipping heck. Oh,
shit.
flipping heck.
Ooh.
Nathan, you look
Yeah?
into this fractured mirror, wondering what violent act caused it to be broken. That's when you see it over your shoulder by the wardrobe door. You see the wardrobe door opening and a small, pale hand reaching out. Swinging around from the mirror, you look over at the wardrobe, but there's nothing there. Turning with trepidation back to the cracked reflection, you see a young girl in Victorian garb, drenched from head to toe, her wet hair obscuring her face and around her neck a key. She walks slowly out the room, leaving a sodden trail of footprints in her wake. And when you dare to turn around once more, you still see the wet footprints leading out of the room. And you can make a fear check.
Why? This is the sort of thing I'm expecting.
So, Madison, you made your fear check. You're not. If their level doesn't increase, okay.
Oh, wow.
So that is not enough. It is a.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
So that is a fail. So that's fail. So a doom trick ticks up a minute.
Shit.
Yes.
This is going up a lot quicker.
Sorry, that's a fail for me.
Yes.
Yes.
So you don't get your fear level doesn't go up.
It's a fear level.
Sorry, yes. So
No,
your
the
fear level, your fear level goes up. So you're now terrified.
Righty ho. I will point at, kind of shake Madison and kind of point at the footprints and kind of try and lead her to follow them.
I just said, did you hear that? Did you hear that woman? There must be some. I bet there's some speakers under the bed, and I start looking under the bed and round.
No, come on. She's got the key.
Who's got? Who?
Follow the footprints.
Oh.
I presume they're heading for the bathroom, are they?
They do, yes.
I look
What a
down. Can I see
surprise.
the footprints?
Yeah, you can see some footprints, some wet footprints leading out of the room coming from the one of these wardrobes on the south side of the room. Over here.
Do the footprints go underneath Oliver?
They do. He maybe hasn't
Okay.
noticed them. What is Riley doing, and what is Oliver doing, and what is Jack doing?
I was just looking
lost
around
where
this
he went.
bathroom. I wanted to look at the brown liquid.
Oh, yeah, okay. You're going to look at the bath.
Aye.
Okay, so let's pause at a moment then.
What? Where the bathroom was. Sorry.
What's Riley and Jack doing?
Well, I think Jack was laughing in my face while trying to pick me up.
They're laughing in your face. I mean, that's a little bit
What
harsh.
sort of girl do you think you are?
He just
Pick you up.
he's just chuckling softly to himself.
Just
It's
17
not a-
that just gave drugs to a 15-year-old girl. You be careful.
Yeah, and not in a creepy way.
Yeah, so I think.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
he's. I don't know. Are you making any noise? Well, as you're terrified, or are you just kind of laying there?
I mean, when Madison was close to us and talking, I was generally like going shush, and then there's just like the sheer shock on my face, holding my chest, and then it's like, I think as you actually move me, it's like I come back a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And just be like, what have you done to me?
You can make another grit check for Riley. If you succeed, then the panic attacks start to subside. Oh yeah, so
There you go.
yeah,
Nice.
the panic attack starts to subside again.
Yeah.
So I just like shove Jack away, and just like, what the fuck, man? And just like start going. Like I can see Madison,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna start walking that way, not directly at her because, but the others are that way, I'm guessing.
Okay, so you can start heading that way then if you want.
Yeah.
Nope.
And what about Jack?
Jack is watching Riley as she kind of moves away from him. With her back to him, he just shrugs, and he just says to him, mumbles to himself, "Just take the edge off." And then he follows her down the corridor.
Okay, do you you two want to catch up the others?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where Riley.
Oh, sorry, it's
Jack's
pause.
just trying to let
Sorry,
me
it's
behind.
pause. Sorry, I apologise.
Yeah.
Okay, so meanwhile, while you're catching up, Oliver, you're stood beside this old rusty claw-footed bathtub, and it's just like you can't see through this like opaque, filthy, foul-smelling liquid with this like a thick layer of scum floating on the top.
I'll touch it.
Okay, right. It's strangely warm, but as your like finger disturbs the surface, it like the stench from it rises up, almost causing you to gag.
I lift up my finger and I'll hold the candle and look at it in the light. Like, what colour is it when it's thin on my finger? So when it's not like that deep, when it's thin,
it's kind of like it's watery. It just looks like brown, filthy.
So it's just like filthy water, isn't it?
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay.
Where do the footprints lead? Do they lead over towards the bath?
So Oliver maybe hasn't noticed these yet. There's certainly they might not have actually happened as yet. So we'll give it but yeah, he might not have noticed them anyway. So what's Oliver doing? Because this is all going off at the same time, kind of trying to keep.
I mean, nothing. I'm just looking around at strange things. Loving it, to be honest.
Okay.
Is there a mirror in here?
There is a mirror in here, yeah, but you haven't got to the bathroom yet. You haven't got to the bathroom
but
yet.
if he looks in the mirror, that's probably the strangest thing in the room.
Well, I'm looking around the whole bathroom, so I would have a look in the mirror.
Yeah, you are. You're just looking at the strangest thing in the room.
Which is you.
Exactly.
Yeah, just got it. He's right though.
Okay, so you can make a wits check.
Me?
Yeah, as you're looking about the room and you're glad you're walking past the mirror.
Not my best at. We're still afraid, eh?
No, I'm terrified. Madison's going down the corridor behind me.
Okay, so let's see. So yeah, you're just walking past the mirror, glance at this grimy old mirror, and just carry on walking. Just continue walking past it, and then some movement catches your eye, and looking back at the mirror, you see a young girl, maybe about 8 years old or so, and you recognise her. It's the young girl from the portrait, from the family portrait on the wall. And you can see her walking towards, in the reflection in the mirror, you see her walking towards the to the bathtub.
Just gonna watch her.
And then she she walks out of out the range, out the range of vision.
Well, I'm going to turn round and look away from the reflection and look to where she would be and do this here.
You glance over, you can't see anything, and then you think maybe.
Do I see the footprints?
So maybe you see a couple of bubbles just bursting on the surface of this murky, scummy water, and you can make another wits check. Yeah, see if they're footprints, because those footprints would have appeared by now. Okay, so no, you don't see you're oblivious to him. What's everybody else doing? so you're kind of all sort of where you are.
Okay, I shall look into the bathroom. Do I see the footprints leading over to the bath?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I was following. So.
Yep.
I think she's in the bath, Madison. Probably her body. The little girl whose footprints we were following.
No, you're following.
Well, you see these footprints? I say pointing down.
Well, they could be.
You can see them, can't you?
I can see footprints, but I don't assume they're from a little girl. Are you all right?
No, I'm terrified.
Well, of course you are, you blood wimp. Get in the bathroom and have a look, for God's sake. Jesus, like I'd give a shit about you. I'd push him through the door.
Okay, so yeah, you both let's shove you both in the bathroom then.
Oh no, I'm not going in. I'm shoving him in.
Okay. Well, so Riley and Jack, you'll have probably caught up by this point.
Yeah, I've just suddenly realised that I can make use of this after taking my. He says that's the bit I wanted.
Oh.
I can heal 3 wounds by taking a big.
Wow!
Nice.
So once per doom quarter, yeah. So you take a massive. You take a moment.
So I'm assuming that he's just done that with Riley. He's
Oh,
just
okay.
taken that hit,
Yeah. No problem. Yeah. So you heal 3 wounds then. Yeah.
Cool.
So you can do that once per quarter as well.
Oh, damn it! I should have done mine. Yeah, that could be a waste. Still.
So you've missed out on one opportunity to do it.
I did. I didn't have any injuries at that point. I don't think so. I'm just walking up behind Riley. Where is everyone? What's going on? What's that noise? What's up with her again? Why is she bitching about now?
I don't know. They're on about. I think they're talking about some kid. So I'll start moving towards this door, and just be like, "What are you guys arguing about now? What's going on?"
Oh, he thinks there's some kid walking around leaving bloody footprints everywhere.
Yeah, it's Oliver.
Wet footprints. Wet footprints.
Oh,
not blood. Stupid cow.
I said bloody as in bloody, not as in bloody.
Yeah, that depends how we interpret it.
Yeah.
That sentence is a fine example of the English language.
Yeah.
Yeah, say bloody, no bloody.
Yeah.
Oliver. Oliver.
Yes, Nathan.
I think there's a body in the bathtub.
Yeah, it does taste a bit weird. The water, like.
I'll step back.
What are you guys on about?
I'm gonna reach into the water and reach down and see if I feel something inside it.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh man, you are so messed up.
You rolling your sleeves up first? Or?
No.
Oh no! Why would he do that?
Okay, you plunge your hand into this fetid liquid. It has a thick, oily consistency as your hand goes deeper into it, and disturbing swirls of blood red are stirred up amongst the filthy browns and sickly greens. Your hand searches along the scum-covered bottom of the bathtub until it touches upon something cold and metal. And as you grasp it, something grabs you back and yanks you towards the water.
No!
You can make a grit check to avoid this thing, whatever it is, pulling you into the water.
Oh God.
I forgot to take one off. I failed anyway.
Okay, right. Suddenly, Oliver is just like goes head first into this filth, into this mucky, filthy water, and you can see him struggling. He's got one arm against the side of the bathtub, trying to stop, pull himself out, but it's for whatever reason, he's just like being pulled. He's pulled in, and it's just.
As soon as I see that, I will run in and try and yank him out.
Okay.
And if I may assist us with that as well.
You can assist, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try and yank him out.
I'm just watching.
I'm going to push him out the way on the way.
So
you're going to have to make a major diversion to push me out of the way.
So Madison's taken his leading role, so you can add 1 dice for Jack's assistance. So it's a grit check.
And it's a skill dice, not a talent dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a major advantage would give you a
So I need to
dice.
take one point off, don't I? Oh no, I don't.
You don't. Yeah, because I'm.
Okay, can I use my luck to make more dice?
You can. You can spend a luck to add a dice.
Where do I add that?
You just when you click on the thing.
Skill dice.
Change the number.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Success though.
Yeah, don't matter then.
So it's not enough. It's not strong enough. You'll have to roll do another grit roll, but just set it to 1. 1 success is not enough.
You do have 1 luck that you rolled just there as well. You could spend that, I suppose.
No, you can't. You can only spend luck if you can
bank that
one. You can bank a
bank
single
it.
one. You can only spend it if you roll 2 or more.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Right.
So I set my skill to 1.
Yeah. And if you get another success. Oh, you did get another success.
Come on.
Okay, so you yank, you both pull on Oliver. And like I say, for some, it's almost as if somebody is pulling him under. You like pull, and there's like a bit of back and forth, like a tug of war. and suddenly Oliver, you fall backwards with Oliver on top of you, gasping, just spitting up like lungfuls of this filthy water. So you take 1 point of damage, Oliver, from like breathing in this filthy water. But as he comes back, in his hand is a chain with a plug, like the bath plug on it.
Does the water go down now?
Yeah, so you can hear the gurgle. There's the swirl. You can see the swirl of the liquid in the tub gurgles as the water like slowly drains away with a sickening slurp, and the liquid bubbles in the tub as the last of the water starts to drain away, and something rises to the surface. Bones. At first a femur, a hand, a skull, all small in size, belonging to a child, and clasped in her hand is a key.
Oh.
I'll grab the key.
Told you! Calls Nathan from the corner.
So I am weakened again, so I've taken it off smarts this time.
Okay.
Suits the character, I think. I'll grab the key. Is this what we're looking for, guys?
We need 3, don't we?
Yes. Has that got a cat on it at all?
Yeah, is there any symbols on the key?
No, it's quite sort of ornate. It looks like it's made of brass.
Fuck me.
Sorry, you froze again.
No, that was me just pausing.
All right.
Yeah, it's the only thing we use about it is like the head of the key is like triangle in shape.
It's not a cow.
No.
It's a Dairy Lee.
Hey, I got
They're
one
all
of them on
triangle.
the
It's a Dairy Lee triangle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get out my notebook and write "child" on a piece of paper and tear it off and suggest Oliver wraps it round that key so we know which one it is. We've still got 2 more to find.
Okay, so make a note. Who has the key?
Well, unless Oliver gives it to somebody, Oliver's got it.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you, Nathan. I'm just the idiot that finds them by poking around in things I shouldn't be poking around in. You can be the one that looks after it.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So if you go onto your character sheet, onto the items tab, you should be able to add an item and just make it, just like call it a key.
Okie doke.
If you can't do it, just let me
right.
know, I'll do it.
Okay. Sort alphabetically. Collapse all folders. Search. Oh, sorry. This is the items tab on my
Character sheet. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Fine. Add item. New item.
Okay. So what's you all doing?
I'm going to look, see if there's any mad water in the toilet.
Jack's in there. Sorry? Any mad water? So the toilet bowl is dry.
In the toilet?
The toilet bowl is totally dry, yeah. And your finger's still dripping blood as well, of course, by the way.
Gross. Oh, wait! And he's just been in that murky water. That's so going to be an infection.
Yeah, I've definitely got AIDS now.
Yeah.
So,
and you've got it.
I've got AIDS, hepatitis, malaria combined from that water in my blood. Like,
and you've got it all over your clothes, Madison, because he fell back on you.
oh fuck.
it's in your hair.
No, I have a thing. But
Oh, yes.
unfortunately, I can't read it because I actually have a migraine and I've gone blind in one eye.
So it is flaw, your background flaw, vain. If your appearance takes a blow, so does your confidence. If you have 8 if you have 8 or more wounds, you lose 1 core skill point from your heart core until you've healed up. So it's all about damage rather. So you look beat if you look like beaten up. Yeah.
Okay. I think having seen Oliver almost drowned, I'm no longer frightened of it. So I'm now just afraid, not terrified. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm weakened again.
Well, you'll have to wait until past. I can only do that once per doom clock.
Is it once per doom clock or once per quarter?
Once per quarter, sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Because there's some abilities that are once a doom clock. Okay. So you're all in this bathroom.
So at the moment I'm just down 1 in each of my skid traits, yes?
Yes.
So we got one key. Then we got to find another 2, or do you think that'll just open
Another
all the
2,
locks?
I think.
And we've got to go digging in baths with more bones for this.
I don't know.
It's fine. I'll do it. This
Hey,
shit
fuck
doesn't
Oliver.
faze me. It doesn't faze me.
It should.
You never made dead cat soup when you were a kid. Like when you got all the dead cats and the dead dogs and the rats and the roadkill, and you put it in a tub and then you leave it somewhere hot until it all melts.
I'm leaving the room. No? I'm feeling ill.
Is it true what they say about your mum?
I don't know. I've not seen her for a long time.
That's the perfect answer.
She was sent away somewhere. Then I never saw her again.
What's down this corridor?
It's just a dead end.
Yeah. And we've just seen somebody come to a dead end in the bathroom.
What's everybody doing?
Well, I'm just
Well,
investigating, looking for hidden bookcases and such like.
But we don't even know that is the key to get out. So let's go downstairs, try that in the log. If that works, then we need to search this place properly, room from room.
That's what I've been saying all along.
No, you assume you know. You don't actually know that key fits. So run downstairs and try it in the log. And if it works, we start searching room by room together.
Find 2 other keys, yeah.
All right, come on then.
No, we'll wait here. Go on, run down.
Well, what happens if it works and lets me out and takes the key with it?
You need 3 keys, you said.
Yeah, but you said I might be wrong.
Yeah, he's going to get the 1 key, it's going to open, and he's going to be out.
Fine,
3
let's
keys,
go
3
check.
chances.
Fine, let's go and check the key.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all going back downstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move everybody downstairs then. Oops. Is that everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think this is a bad idea. You probably need all 3 keys together to do this. So if you just use 1 key, we might lose it. He says, trying to persuade them not to
Just
go ahead.
stick it in the hole.
What? It's a key, right? It fits in the lock, and you turn it. Where would it? How would we lose it?
Well, everything else weird that's happened here, who knows? All right, I'll get it out. And I will have a look at the bottom right. Is it a triangular hole?
So no, the like actual key bit isn't triangle. It's the end.
Oh
Instead
yeah.
of it being a circle or a ring, it's that bit's a triangle, yeah.
Not the actual key bit isn't a triangle.
Right.
But no, there's no markings on this like this metal panel. There's just the 3 keyholes. But yeah, the key, you try each in turn, and eventually it fits into.
No, I don't try each in turn.
Oh,
I
right,
try
okay.
the bottom right one.
Okay, you try the bottom right one, and by coincidence, the bottom right one it fits, and you turn. As you turn the key, you can hear the click of the lock.
What do you mean by coincidence? I deduced this, you know.
But the door does not open.
Right. So I suggest that I unturn it and take the key with us. There's so many other strange things coming. We wouldn't want to go and find the other 2, then find somebody's taken this one away, would we?
Yeah, you definitely take it with us. Does it come out?
It does, yeah.
Right, fine. I will wrap it up in its piece of paper again.
Right, okay, so the idiot's right. We need to go back to... Oh, God, just get a grip.
He's right, but he's still an idiot, yeah?
Yeah, he's still an idiot. So we need to search every room and look for another key.
Another 2.
We need 2 more keys.
So
Now,
we need. What key was that? You said it was a ring, an eye, and a cat.
That was the cat. That was the cat, because the little girl's holding the cat in the picture, and the little girl was holding that key.
Yes. So the circles on the wall have 5 items in them.
We were looking for somebody holding an eye, and we were looking for somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, the little girl was holding the cat,
Yep.
and the little girl had this key.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can draw a little scribble of what that window looks like, because unfortunately isn't. So say if this is the. Oh, that's. Damn it. Oh, 1 second. That's not going to let me delete it now. Oh, that's something. Well, let me just do this as well. So all these all the lights are on downstairs as well.
Oh.
Oh.
Oliver definitely wanders off and starts doing something stupid. Immediately poking his fingers into something he shouldn't be.
There was a crown, a crow, a ring, an eye, and a cat. In the painting, the girl was holding the cat. The girl had this key around her neck when I saw her image.
So there was like the central point of the window was like an image of a door, and then there was 3 circles arranged around the door with those 5 different each circle had those 5 different symbols on, and pointing from each circle to the door was a key symbol.
Right.
Okay. And in the portrait, the bottom right symbol was item in the picture was a little girl. The little girl had this key around her neck, so she was holding the cat. The bottom left was the mother wearing a ring, which is one of the 5 symbols, and then the top was the father who had the eye. So I think, given that we found this key around the daughter's neck, sounds like we're looking for 2 other bodies, or we're looking for the ring and the eye. Now, sad to say, from what the girl said, the mother's in the loft.
And the father's in the cellar.
Yep.
Maybe.
Because he had his experiments going on in the cellar.
I don't think it said he had his experiments going on in the cellar, did it?
In the basement, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought he said that. I thought the father said that nobody should ever go down into the basement.
But he was down there.
That's where he does his experiments.
So let's go and look in the cellar, shall we?
If we must.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
It's the only way we're getting out of here. Finding 2 more keys.
Can we open the cellar? Have you opened it?
71010. Yes.
Combination 71010.
So it's.
Let's go and try the cellar.
So it's been opened, or it's not?
Not yet. Not yet.
Tried it yet.
No. I was going to, and then I saw the picture, and then I tried telling you all about it, but you were so keen on going upstairs that the witter.
Yeah,
oh, shut up, you annoying little prick.
Because of the blood writing on the wall, said something about 7 crowns for 10 something.
Right, come on then, lead the way. You know what you're doing.
I shall stomp up to the cellar.
Okay. The rest of you following up?
The cellar door is up here, right?
Yeah.
Wait for them to come up.
The cellar door is here, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
so we'll follow him.
It's convenient. The Doomclock's right next to it. Eh?
I'll actually move Nathan up.
I'm just trying to move him up and failing.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Create another
Right,
one
I
there.
shall set the combination. 71010.
Okay, so it's close. So Madison, you can make a. Let's see, what would that be? You can make a. You can make a wits check.
That's a bit shite, isn't it?
Maybe not.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so while you're stood there, Nathan is dialing. Are you dialing these numbers into the to this combination lock?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Nathan's dialing these numbers. So you, Madison, you kind of like a bit bored. You lean up against this stained glass window without really thinking about it, and your hand. As you do, you put your hand on one of these circular pieces of the glass, and as you do, it moves. It rotates.
Oh.
Guys.
Yeah.
And I spin around and go, look at this, and I show them it turning.
Oh, how did
Freaky ass window.
How's
So
the
you-
glass turning?
So as you look closer, you can see the glass. These three circular discs, glass, three circular pieces of glass as a separate, raised up from the rest of the window.
and these are the circles with the
Symbols on.
Was it 6 symbols? Was it
There's five
5.
symbols.
five?
A crown, a crow, a ring, an eye, and a cat. You're only thinking of 6 because of the cow that Angie made. So it just got added in.
Is there a point on the edge of the circle which matches the end of the key?
Crow.
Yes. So there's like the line. The key is positioned so it like points to the edge of the circle
You have to
and
have it lined up.
pointing at the door at the same time.
And the bottom right one is that pointing at the cat?
It's not pointing at anything in particular at the moment.
We turn it to it points to the cat.
If you think that the cat, the eye, and the ring,
So I think we've got to have these turned to the right positions and still have 3 keys.
Well, this key turned the lock with that circle in its current position. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So the circles at the moment, they're not pointing at any particular symbol. They're kind of like sat pointing, sort of between.
Right. But the key went into the bottom right lock and turned it.
It did.
And it turned the lock without this circle pointing at anything in particular. Correct?
That is correct.
So they maybe need to be turned to the particular symbols for the locks to actually open. The key turning is one thing, the lock opening is another.
All right. Try turning the bottom right one so the cat symbol is.
Yeah, so the cat
At the
symbol's pointing to the thing.
So what? Somebody doing that?
I will do that. Can't trust any of this lot to get it right.
Okay, so you do that, and there's as you move it into a place, you don't hear anything, but you feel like a click.
Ooh.
Right. And I will then walk back down the corridor to the door and try putting the key in the lock again.
Okay, it doesn't do anything different.
Right, okay. No obvious change. Door didn't open, correct?
Still need to have all 3, I think.
Did the door open?
The front door.
The front door, yes.
no, there's no same. Did it what
No
it did last
change.
time? So you just
Yeah.
Well, there's no change in what happened with the key itself. But when I tried the handle, did the door open?
No.
Oh, all right, fine. I will come back up again. I suggest we leave the other 2 circles for the time being until we what the other keys are.
I thought you already knew what the other keys were.
We'd find them though.
Yes, we need to find them.
So why not change it now if you already know what it is?
I think there's going to be a ring on a body in the attic. And I think there's going to be a glass eye in a body in the basement.
Why does it have to be in bodies?
I don't know. Ask whoever put the girl in the bath. Anyway, I suggest we leave them as they are for the moment and
Try the basement.
try the basement. Okay. I will go and finish setting the code.
Okay. Does everybody else agree? I mean, or has Nathan suddenly become the leader of everyone?
He seems to have been, yeah. He seems to know what he's doing, eh? So I'm kind of just letting him go with it.
Riley will try and move one of the others.
I mean, he's actually thinking with his brain. I'm just sticking my finger into things.
Which one are you moving? The middle one or the left the left-hand one?
I said the left one was the mother, so that would be the ring. So I'll try moving that.
Okay, as you turn it round, and as you turn it to the ring, you don't hear, but you feel like a click.
Okay. And, yeah, so there's nothing else happens. It just clicks into place.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do the last one.
Okay.
With the eye.
Okay. Right. You slowly rotate that round, and again you feel a click. So as the symbols click into place, the glass window shivers unnaturally, and the door, or rather representation of a door, swings inwards.
Oh.
I shall rush up to the other end of the hall and try opening.
Okay, so Nathan pushes past it, but then rushes down the other end of the hall. So as you peer, Riley, as you peer inside, you can see that it doesn't lead outside as it should do, because you can see the outside through parts of the window, but into a dark space big enough to reach into, and you can see what looks like a dusty old book.
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Okay.
I'm trying the door handle.
Okay, it doesn't open. So as you take the book into your hands, you feel a strange allure from it. And this book is not like any other book you've ever seen before. It looks to be made up of scraps of pale leather, crudely stitched together in a rough patchwork, and the surface is wrinkled in some areas, smooth in others, with unique marks and blemishes.
Necronomicon.
And your hands move across it as if by instinct, begin flicking through the pages to a specific section. You find your eyes drawn as if beckoned to a certain passage. Do you want to read it?
Let's give it a go.
I walk back up dejectedly. Sorry guys, it didn't open.
So Riley, what are you doing?
Oh, where'd you get that?
So everybody else, it's almost like as everybody else is you kind of phase. There's only you. Everybody else is there, but it's like just you in the room. You and this book.
If my eyes are drawn to it, then I more than likely will read it.
Okay. So you read it, and you all see Riley pull this book out and flick through the pages. To stops at some point in this book and just starts reading aloud from this book. You must make a strange check.
Okay. I'm going to spend a point of luck to get my extra dice back.
Okay. So
okay, I'll get that look back then.
Okay. So as as you chant this, as you read out the words on this page, despite the fact that so everybody else can see, looking this just utter, you can't make sense of what it is that Riley's looking at. It's just these weird symbols and scribbles.
It's Jack again, isn't it?
And the
He's done something
and the words that come out of her mouth are certainly not English. And a look of terror spreads across her face. And you, Riley, you become terrified as you feel yourself overcome by some presence in this book.
Oh, wow.
And as she reads the last words, echoing all around you, is an answer. A chant comes in answer.
Shit.
Pardon?
Pardon?
I'm sorry, we couldn't make that out.
No, it wasn't pardon. It was for Targan.
Yeah, that's what I thought I heard at the end there. That is what I thought I heard at the end there as well.
Moments later, you hear a crashing noise coming from the cellar.
Uh-oh.
Shit. It's just summoned Cthulhu.
Let's
Well, the door's unlocked.
okay. I'm
You're next to it, Jack. Why not open it?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at Riley as she's doing this, thinking, is it the medication?
Medication, people. Once I finish reading through passage,
The door,
just-
there's a
I'm
creak
just
as the cellar door swings open as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, of course it does. I instinctively start walking through it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Is Riley looking stunned?
She's just gone like completely like drip white. Looks absolutely petrified.
do I have
I'll
any
take the
knowledge?
book from her and shove it in my satchel.
You what? Sorry, Tony?
I was just gonna ask if I still had any like lore from the book, like.
You have no idea. Absolutely no idea.
But am I still pulled towards the book?
No. You just like the thing, just like just the sight of it, it's abhorrent.
Right. Okay. That's fine. I just wanted to double check that before.
Yeah, you're not. No. Maybe if that skill roll had gone, something might have been a little bit different if that skill roll had gone a different way.
Right. Well, as I say, I'll take the book, stick it in my satchel because it's obviously terrifying. Whatever it is. Where did you get it from?
I'm sure I heard Fatagan at the end of that chant. Like,
why would you want to keep that? That's disgusting.
I'm just trying to get it out of your sight.
Burn it.
What's down there, Ollie? Oliver, rather?
Oliver, you can see there's some.
Oliver just heard the mention of burn it, and he's already got a lighter in his hand.
Oh wow.
Oh, where is that happening?
So Oliver, what does he see?
Okay, 1 second. I can't use my thing for some reason. Right. Okay, so the door opens, unleashing a gust of stale air and dust, and it leads to a set of steep wooden steps that lead down into the pitch black below. You can just make out in the gloom that the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs, a passageway goes off to the right.
That's a wall. That's a wall.
Yeah. So are you going down?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll follow Nathan. Oliver.
Who else is? It's all right. It's just I'll move you down.
Oh, okay.
I'll not be left up here on my own, so I'm gonna go down.
Wow,
Okay.
are we not people anymore? Jesus.
I'll make sure
You are
Riley's
the
okay and help her go with us. Okay.
Okay.
I'm off for face and speaking different languages. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're
Yeah,
just freaky.
yeah.
I'm not standing near
That's
you.
some good shit.
Come on,
yeah,
dear.
We'll follow. We'll make
Yeah.
our way.
I'll help her down.
Oh.
Okay. So, alright, I'll put you down there. There we go.
So Madison, then Riley, then me.
Oh, the basement.
Freaky
Ooh, it's a
sound.
deathly hush.
Just waiting to hear what creepy sounds we're getting next.
Yeah, I'm starting to walk backwards already.
Get into the back. You've got a
Oh.
torch.
I don't need the torch. Yeah, I better ditch the torch, I suppose.
Sounds like
Oh, yeah.
Tangerine Dream.
No.
I'm like, yeah, I'll wait here. You guys check that out. I'm not going in there.
Okay, if you've got no light, it's pitch black. Has anybody got any light? You got, maybe got no...
I've
Yes,
got
I've got a
still.
candle.
Yeah, I just meant as your token got one. I don't think it's got one, has it?
Yeah,
I've
No.
got a torch, but I'm not giving it anyone, and I was just shining
So,
forward.
Just a moment, don't be moving. Let me put everybody's light sources correct. So Riley's got a candle.
Yeah.
Nathan's got a candle.
Nathan's got a candle. And
Madison's got a torch.
Madsen's got a torch. Oops.
I think Oliver's got a candle as
Candle.
well. Jack's got a broken torch.
He's got a torch. It doesn't work.
There we go. Everybody's got.
The music's a lot more ominous down here.
Hmm.
I don't think I can move my token.
Yeah,
It's
we're
paused
paused.
the game.
Game's paused at the minute.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
paused, right.
Sorry. Oh, I forgot to mention as well. So the book made the Doom clock advance by 5 minutes.
Oh, come on now.
Where are we?
Yeah, so it's
Right,
not showing on the
Yeah, it's not updated on the clock thing.
thing yet.
Oh, that's
I
what
couldn't
I
even
was
see
on.
the clocks since the beginning.
Oh shit. Let's advance them now.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know if we want to be down here if we get to 30 minutes.
What we on?
We're in 25.
We've definitely hit
25,
25.
yeah.
We don't know how close we are to 30 though.
Yeah, we could be anywhere between 25 and 29.
Hey, this looks pretty empty.
This all cobwebs, the white stuff.
Yeah, it's full. Yeah, it's dusty and
Which is
cobwebby.
why I'm still on the stairs. Oh, that's my
Um,
light source.
But other than that, it seems completely empty.
That door there.
No.
No.
You'll see a door symbol if there's a door.
What the fuck? Are we supposed to be hearing this?
Hearing what? I say playing dumb.
Whispers and shit.
Okay, so Madison, what you doing? Everybody else is gone.
I'm not going in there.
I'm still just wandering through.
I'm
just
staying
gonna-
with
I
Riley
am
to make sure
literally
she's
gonna-
okay.
I'm just going to sit on the steps.
It's all right.
Sit on the steps with my back against the wall with my torch, and I'm not moving.
Perhaps Jack will
is that
sit
a
down on the
door?
steps with her.
Okay.
What's that?
No, it's not a door. No.
I look back and see that Riley's coming, and I get a bit more confident and start moving again.
Hey.
I was getting a bit worried that nobody was coming, but I see Riley now, so I'm gonna be going. I'm creeping quietly with Riley behind me,
Oh, that's really creeping me out.
and I.
Mhm.
Whoa, what's this up here? Riley,
What?
come and see this.
Oh, light.
What is this?
Okay. So right at the end, you can see the end of the cellar passageway, and at the end, surrounded by tens of flickering candles of various sizes and colours, is a coffin.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
you
the
know
candles.
what?
A rather large coffin.
Oh shit.
The guy with the eye patch was pretty tall.
Is
He was.
does it still have its case on it?
It's the lid. Yeah, the lid's. Yeah, the lid's. It's still closed. It's closed. Yeah.
Because we heard a crash, didn't we?
Down here,
How are the
I'm going to.
Can I try and use some of the bits of rubbish that I've seen to make one of my little flasks?
Yeah, why not? It'll take you a while though. Take you a few minutes to so you have to scavenge around and stuff.
Yeah. I'd suggest to the others that we kind of just wait a little while and see if I can find something that might help. I will say just stay here and watch this, and I'll just go out, and I might have to borrow some of Jack's stuff to help do this, but we'll see. So I just need to roll a die.
So
correct?
you're heading back to Jack as well, are you?
Well, I saw some bits of stuff in
So
in
you're
the
gonna
corner.
Yeah, so you're gonna make your way back and scavenge things, and okay, fair enough.
Yep. Scream if anything happens. I tell them.
Just let you know, Phalange's asking if we can find the right spot for a cliffhanger because she's.
Okay, right, no problem. I'll tell you what then. As you stood there, the lid of the coffin slowly slides off the top and falls to the floor.